You've also does anyone remember what A is for? Is it
A
actually
is for apple. Yes, I checked.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I
No,
checked
it's
the
not.
video.
It's
A
for
is,
luminosilicate.
A is for apple. S is for Simon Ensign. And
Wait, what was M
snacks.
for?
Mouse. M is for mouse.
It was mouse. I just was guessing. Okay.
Maybe it should have been for mouse and for mom, but here we are.
True.
Mom's dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Same vibes as
Oh.
Bones.
You're the one that killed her. What do you mean?
We don't talk about that part.
I wonder why Mom is dead, Ella. Who could have done that?
Hi.
Are we real?
Anyway, do you guys
Yeah, we're
actually remember
real.
what you were doing last time?
We were.
I found an awesome mask that the party tried to, be a bully and take from me.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you guys met up with some guards at the gate, and you guys made your way sort of into the ruined city to help people on their like hunting party expedition. You fought a giant stone chicken, and managed to murder it, and then you guys made your way on your own to the cathedral, where you found two giant stone knights that were just chilling in there, and you went about your merry way, and they started doing combat while Simon went, you know what, I'm just going downstairs to take this creepy mask out of a creepy room that I have a key for, then stabbed a stone knight in the face, and managed to murder it, and now you guys are standing outside the cathedral. If I recall, Ouronos, you were holding your brand new quarterstaff in hand, and Ven...
I haven't been told what it is yet.
Yes.
I'm summoning the echo.
Yeah, and Ven, you were in the middle of summoning the echo. Okay. So, Ouronos, you summon this quarterstaff. And it's a nice quarterstaff. It's like sort of an oak wood quarterstaff, but it feels really solid. It has these sort of engraved gold like swirls that are kind of going up and down it, sort of into this like deep bark. And you're holding it, and you just like get the sense that like this should be heavier than what it is. Maybe I can make it heavier.
Can I make it heavier?
I don't know. Are you trying to?
Yeah.
Okay. You just like kind of focus on it, and you feel like it gets a little heavier. You're not sure quite why.
I swing it at Ven.
Okay, you could swing it at Ven. You're just swinging it in that direction.
Yeah, like a friendly bap on the back.
Okay.
Why do we always attack the blind person at every opportunity?
Because it never hits.
I was gonna say, Ven, you
usually hits.
quote unquote see this coming.
I what?
You quote unquote see this coming in your mind's eye. You see Ouronos swinging a quarterstaff at you a split second before it happens.
I'm just gonna like take one step forward in the active summoning.
Okay, yeah, you can take one step forward. Ouronos, your quarterstaff like whiffs through the air. But as you're moving it at sort of this faster speed, you do in fact feel like it gets heavier.
Can I like keep on whacking it like against the ground?
Sure.
Does it get heavier like with each whack, or is it just like a...
No, it seems to be roughly the same amount of heaviness per whack.
But like it does get heavier.
Yes, it does. It does. Like you feel the weight. Like it goes from being like a, oh, this is a stick that I'm carrying around, to like, oh, if I bap someone with this would probably really hurt.
Okay. Neat. And then I put it away.
Okay. Yeah, you can just sort of dismiss the memory. Ven, you're summoning your echo. Before you appears a very large replica of the white knight that you killed in the cathedral. She still appears to be made of stone. She is not as tall as she was when you sort of killed her, but she is quite big still. Probably double the size of you. And you can hear like the crunching of stone as the rest of you see this knight kneeling before Ven.
I'm gonna reach forward And like, does she feel injured? Does it feel like there's cracks?
No, you reach out and you feel the surface. No, it's pretty smooth. You can feel like sort of the ridges on like what appear to be her like stone pieces of armor.
I wink at her.
All right, Saint, we're going back in.
Can we get the
Yo-
black one too?
Yeah, he's looking at me funny. I can't even see that, but I think he is.
I fully believe that here. We need to get the black one.
All right, go. Can I command her to go?
Yeah, if you're pointing in there, you can. She'll stand up, and she'll ready her weapon that she's using right now. You see it's a big greatsword, and she has kind of like a shield on one arm that's, kind of stuck in the stone there. And she'll start walking back into the cathedral.
Okay, I follow.
Are we
follow.
really doing this?
Yeah, 2 for 1.
Okay. You walk in there, you see the Black Knight, who seems undamaged from the combat before, standing in the middle of the cathedral, looking at you.
I challenge thee to a battle.
Okay. You're just saying this out loud?
Yep. Mhm.
Okay, it's gonna pull its big stone greatsword off of its back, and it'll start like marching towards you. I guess roll initiative?
Oh my god.
Who's partaking in this battle?
I look at Edith mortified, be like,
Edith is just gonna like kind
14.
of shrug and like reluctantly sigh before pulling out her longsword memory and summoning her armor.
Okay.
Do I roll for my initiative or the Saints or both?
Both. Actually, we'll just have her act on your initiative because I think that's easier.
Okay.
Yeah, so everyone who's partaking in this battle, please roll initiative.
I kind of look at Edith just like kind of shocked again and just like exasperated, like
Edith is like, if we don't help, they'll die.
I know. Fine.
We could get a new friend.
I also walk in.
Edith, you
Through
sit back
violence.
and you're looking in there. You can make me an insight check.
Ooh, okay. Insight of 18.
18. You
That's
guys,
a very high
despite
roll,
like
Jeff.
running around this Black Knight, and you watched this big stone Dark Knight do combat. It looks untouched. It looks very unfazed
Yeah,
by fighting all of you.
I'm. Before combat begins, and I'm very reluctant to enter combat. Is there any way to like stairs to go up in here at all?
No, you don't see stairs to go up. There's the little set of stairs that kind of descends downwards into like basically the sunken room that's there. And then there's the far side stairs that go down to that room where you remember Simon pulled out the mask from.
Okay.
There does seem to be floors above you.
Hang on, checking spells. Can I? Nope, I don't have anything. Okay, great. I do not think that this is a good idea to engage in a battle that someone they're unscathed, they're untouched, they are uninjured despite the many blows that we witnessed. What chance do we have against
Well, we need to restore their honor then.
He isn't.
Restore whose honor?
What honor?
The Saint.
The
I mean,
saint
how
is
am I
going
supposed
to
to know he's not injured?
the white stone saint is the echo is going to turn her head and just look at you, Simon. You can't see any expression, it's just pure stone, but she's looking at you.
I wave at them. Hi.
She keeps looking at you.
I'm Simon. What's your name?
You don't get any response.
Man, what's the friend's name?
Hello. Do you have a name?
She'll turn and she'll look at you. No response.
I don't know. I don't know if she has a name.
Ouronos, do you know how to charm this one?
Nope.
Oh.
I think she's just a statue. For now.
We could make her not a
Think-
statue. That's what was implied.
Edith, holding her temples, is going to shuffle back outside. Let the shenanigans
Guys, I've drawn.
occur.
I've given us a graph. Okay.
Oh no.
But I would really like to do like a an investigation around the grounds to see if there is some way up, maybe a balcony or something to that degree. But that can be a for later, since shenanigans is occurring.
Okay. Yeah, Edith, you
I'm
can
going
just go,
to-
I'm out of here and step outside. Yeah.
Can I like also do that with Edith, but be like slightly hovering next to her?
Yeah, you can do that. Or else you
God.
can just kind of float next to Edith outside.
I'm
do
not
we get
going
up?
inside either.
Did you just ask how do we get up?
Yeah, like while hovering, just like how? How?
I don't know.
I-
I was
I-
assuming. Go on.
I just look at Ouronos and just like point in their general direction, like.
I shrug, like genuinely shrug.
Well, if there's no stairs, we do have someone who can fly.
Flying would be really nice right now, wouldn't it?
It would. It would.
Yeah. If Edith, we're having this conversation like kind of in the doorway, right?
Kind of,
you guys
yeah.
you guys have stepped like back outside from the doorway, so you guys are just like in like, the not like it's not super foggy out here. You can like see the fake sun, but there is some level of fog in the ruined city.
Okay. Is there any windows I could like look at? Or
Uh,
into?
You're looking up there. Yeah, there does seem to be some windows. They don't even seem to have glass or anything, just open sort of portways at the top.
I'm gonna like let out a huge exhale, just like, oh, and like kind of like grabby hands at Edith, like, I'll give uppies.
Thank you.
Okay. Meanwhile, what are you guys doing, you two goblins in the cathedral?
Is what Edith said really true? He's not damaged even a little bit.
I'd like to look
Unscathed.
at him. I will double check Edith. Is he
Okay.
damaged?
You can make me a perception check. Or I'll take investigation too.
I'm never rolling investigation on this character. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
That's a -1. Perception. 18. Same roll.
Yeah, this Blackstone Knight looks very unscathed.
Excuse me, Mr. Knight. Are you hurt?
This knight is going to take another 2 steps towards you.
Hey Saint, why were you fighting him anyway? Oh wait,
She'll-
hey Knight,
she'll
why
keep
were you
staring.
fighting the Saint?
The knight is going to just keep walking towards you guys. The stone saint is just going to stare at you.
God, these guys are bad conversationalists.
I don't know.
You think you would let me try on his hat? He's got a hat, right?
Do they have a hat?
He's got a stone helmet that appears to be built into his head.
I
Sounds
don't
good.
have I don't have blunt force weaponry to knock it off, sadly. But make a note. When we get strong enough, we'll come back and we will steal that helmet.
So it's not a right now thing, a later thing.
It'll be a side quest.
It feels like they're two of a pair, and I should have both of them.
I don't think that they like each other enough to be a pair.
Well, maybe they haven't tried hard enough.
I'm gonna
like-
walk outside.
You gotta put them
Okay.
next to each other for a long
Simon
time.
turns around and just like skips out the door? Question mark.
No, they are very dejected and sad.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay. There's a sad Simon that's slowly walking out the door behind you, Ben. You can hear the little footsteps shuffle away.
Hey, Saint, if he swings at me, block it, okay?
You get
I'm
the
just gonna-
sense, like you don't hear like anything, but you get the sense that the saint like accepts your command.
Okay. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna be like, I want to know, who are you? Why you're here?
Okay, you're just gonna stand there and ask questions.
Yep. Until he
Okay.
comes close enough.
You can hear the stomps of his feet coming closer, and you can hear Saint like shift next to you. You can hear like stone on stone as she moves. And eventually, you do see in your mind's eye the image of the Black Knight swinging at Saint, and she puts up her basically shield to block for you.
If I go to hit him, okay, what I want to do is I want to try to hit him once and then retreat out.
Okay. You're trying to
Um,
hit him like as Saint is blocking?
Yeah.
Sure.
I
roll
want
to
to
hit.
see if it gives me anything. Because sometimes the visions have been giving me things if I attack. Oh, that's
Yeah,
really good.
You've set this up well. Yeah, you can just attempt to hit.
Um, 24.
Yeah, that'll hit. What are you hitting it with? Are you like stabbing
My-
it with your rapier? Are you punching
Yeah.
it? Like,
My rapier. I'm going for like a chink in the armor. I see if it like I can see a weakness or something.
okay. Roll damage.
Or if there's any like specifically if there's like any runes or markings also, if I can see that, if I get vision for a second. Oh god, what is my why have I forgotten? 1d8. Okay. 10?
10. You go and you like try to basically stab at this thing, and you realize you're stabbing into solid stone. You feel like maybe you did something, but your rapier kind of just like glances off what is a giant stone rock. And you feel the thing's focus shift towards you.
I'm
You
gonna
don't
can I if I'm close enough, can I use like a bonus action to like run a hand along the armor and look for runes, look for anything interesting? Or is it just straight stone?
Yes, you can. You think that you're probably going to put yourself in danger doing that.
Aren't I already in danger?
If you want to, you can.
What kind of danger? Like that he's gonna
He
swing
will probably bonk you if you're like walking up within touch range.
I could probably take a bonk. Hopes. Okay, I'm doing it.
Okay.
I want to touch.
Roll investigation.
I want to touch him. And not a weird way. No. Investigation. 13.
With a 13, you feel at this guy's armor, and you get the sense, it's very similar to Saint's, the one that you felt not very long ago. You're not feeling for any runes on there, but you do feel like it has more like filigree and sort of detailed designs on there, but nothing you can tell to be like lettering or runes or anything like that. The giant, Stone Knight is going to swing at you. That's a 25 to hit you.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay. Hold on, I have to do math. Oh dear God. You're going to take 20 points of damage as it slams you into this, like, into your side with its giant stone greatsword.
So if I had 20 points of health,
Then you are down.
okay.
Dear gosh. Okay, well, lucky for you, Saint is standing right there, who is going to pick you up, and take another swing to the back to run outside with you. Of which, the Darkstone Knight is not expecting her to retreat and misses. I rolled a 2. The rest of you who are standing outside see the Stone Saint come trotting out, carrying a very unconscious Ven, in her arms.
I almost drop Edith. But I catch. I don't actually.
Edith buries her, just like pinches the bridge of her nose even harder and probably gives herself a bruise.
I
I will
just
start slapping Ven's
Wild.
cheek.
I
Ven,
just
wake
stare
up.
at Ven,
Ven, wake up.
hand like under my chin, be like, "Is it bad? I kind of half expected this.
And you didn't tell us?
Why do you think we're out here?"
I don't know. Because you like the sunlight.
Wait, is it sunny?
Well, it's
I mean,
dark
there's
in
the
there.
artificial sun and
Oh,
a
true.
lot of fog around you.
You're like a book person. You can't read in the dark. At least I don't think you can.
No,
Saint is
I
gonna
can't.
trot on up to you, Silver, and present the unconscious Ven to you.
I'll just like on the floor is okay, and I'll also point to the floor.
Is this
Okay.
a fireman carry, a princess carry, or a potato sack carry?
It's kind of a princess carry. Picture if someone was like a literal plank of wood, and you just have both arms outstretched, and you're carrying them like a platter.
Hmm.
And then I'll yell at Edith. I can't do anything about this. This is outside my realm of expertise.
Yeah, Saint will put Ven on the floor at your feet, Silver.
I can try to stabilize him, but I don't actually know any heals.
Yeah, you can
Here,
make me a medicine check to try and stabilize Ven.
Get me down.
To 8.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
you
bring.
don't
I
think-
do bring.
I was gonna say I don't think you're very successful. But luckily there's an aerial drop off of Edith.
Yeah.
Technical
oh
Edith
my
and boom.
God.
Tactical Edith.
Can I be petty? Lay on hands for 1 point.
That's very generous.
Just so that
Then
you're
you're up to 1 hit
stabilized.
point.
Ooh, wait, I have a question for you.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Yes, if you want to do that. Up to you.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I assume I wake up, right? You said 1.
Yeah, you're back with 1
Yes.
hit point.
Okay. Yeah. I kind of like blink awake, and then remember I can't see anything. Be like, fuck.
And what did you do that for?
What did I do what for?
Child, you ran into your death.
Oh,
It's lucky that your new memory, your summon, had the wherewithal to pick you up and get you out.
yeah. I'll stand up and dust my pants off, and kind of like flail around for the summon.
Okay. Yeah, you're just waving your arms around.
Uh-huh.
Eventually, you like smack your arm into the big stone thing that's behind you.
I will reach up and try to pat it on the head.
You cannot reach its head, but you can kind of like pat it awkwardly on the arm.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
Yes. Good summon, thank you. I love not dying.
Okay, Edith is gonna take pity and then touch your arm and cure wounds. And kind of rolling not great, but take 8 points of healing.
8 points of healing. So I'm at 9 now. Okay. Anyway, so what now? Yeah.
Well, we were
well-
looking how to get up to the higher levels from out here. Since, we have someone who can fly. That might make things easier.
What's the building made out of?
It's a stone of sorts. It's a very similar stone to sort of the like pavement that you see around here in the roads. It's not really a stone that you've seen in your world, or it's not the correct color. It's a little bit darker, like almost if you took a stone and you dipped it in water, but it never dried.
I'll lick it.
Okay. Tastes
What's
like
it taste like?
stone.
Tastes like stone. Can I poke at it with a centipede mandible? Does it scratch?
Yeah, I mean it scratches a little bit, as much as like if you like scratched a rock on a rock equivalent.
Is this poured concrete or brick?
You don't see any defining lines that look like it's brick.
Are there crevices?
Some, not a ton on the side of the building that you're standing on, anyway.
Ooh. Simon does not see a way to climb. I don't see a way to climb. Are we just gonna float up one by one?
How high up is the window?
It's decently high. It looks like it's probably about what you would call the third story, but there doesn't seem to be a second story to be had.
Well, probably more than 30 feet.
How many falling feathers
Yes,
do you have?
probably.
I can cast it 2 more times.
How high up is Ouronos and Edith at this point, by the way?
ground.
Yeah, they
Oh,
came
they're on
back
the ground
down.
still.
Yeah, we're back down.
If you guys want to go back up, you can.
Uppies.
Okay, I uppies.
Okay. You guys are just flying all the way up to like the big sort of like portcullis windows.
Just trying to figure out a way in on the
Yeah.
the
When you
upper
get up
story.
there, you realize that these windows are much bigger than you gave them credit for. They're big and arching and kind of like almost like doorways in and of themselves. But they're wide open. There's nothing blocking them. And you can sort of set Edith down on this like, windowsill. And looking in here, you think that you're in living quarters of some kind. It's kind of old and a little bit dilapidated. Like there's a very old sort of fraying bed, and it looks like there's a wardrobe that's seen better days. The actual room itself up here doesn't appear to be that large, but it's there.
We'll explore and investigate.
Yeah, you can make me an investigation check.
I also want to, but I can't
Yeah.
find where I put my d20.
I believe in you.
15.
Edith, with a 15, you at least see right next to the window that you flew into what appears to be a rolled up pile of rope and sticks.
Interesting. Are like the sticks are
Rolled up.
bundled with the rope?
Yeah, it's kind of like weirdly knotted.
I rolled a 16, sorry.
Oh, Ouronos, with a 16, you're peering further into this room, and you see that there seems to be an alcove kind of on the far side that you can't see from where you are.
I investigate the alcove.
Okay, you can just go like sort of trot your way or float your way, I guess, through the room. And once you peer around that corner, you find what appears to be some sort of like place of worship. There's a little pedestal. There's nothing really on it anymore. And you see remnants of what appear to be like maybe some candles that are just a sad pile of wax. But in front of this little sort of shelf, appears to be a brazier.
Ooh. I see the brazier and instantly think of Simon and go to help the other people up the tower.
Yeah. Edith, are you poking around these sticks and things?
Yeah, why not? I guess like we'll investigate. If it is safe to, I will, I guess, like investigate the knots, and if there's
Yeah.
nothing special about them, maybe like unroll and inspect the sticks.
Yeah, you pull at this thing and it kind of unrolls like it was once neatly wound up, but it wasn't totally neatly wound up over the years. But you realize this is a very crudely constructed rope ladder.
Hmm. I guess, is there an anchor point on the level that we're at?
You're looking around. Yeah, there appears to be like a solid metal hook that's kind of in the floor right at the windowsill that you landed on.
I will let down the rope ladder so that we don't have to elevate up everyone one by one.
Okay, yeah, those on the floor, you guys just see a rope ladder that kind of descends. It gets halfway down, like it's a little stuck because it doesn't unfurl quite properly, and Edith, you can kind of just shake it and it like kind of unfurls the rest of the way.
Shake, shake, shake.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a
Anyone
rope
wanna
ladder
come
in
up?
front of you, Silver, Simon, and Ven.
I will climb it.
Okay.
I'll put Ven's hand to the ladder.
Are you all climbing it at once?
I don't think we should. I don't know how sturdy it is.
Simon has no forethought. Simon will climb.
Oh, okay. Silver, approximately how much do you weigh?
I don't know. I never figured that out.
Okay.
I'm talking to the Stone Saint, so I don't know if I'm not following yet.
Okay. You're pretty small because you're a Kenku, correct?
Yeah, they're a medium size.
Okay.
That I don't know.
Okay, I rolled for it. Yeah, so Silver, you get on the ladder and you start going up, and unbeknownst to you, or at least kind of like unexpected to you, Simon just gets on the ladder right behind you and starts also climbing up. And you hear the rope like kind of creak, like it's old and a little bit, not the most sound thing, but it doesn't seem to break.
All right. I'll just breathe out a sigh of relief and then just keep going.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can sort of slowly make your way to the top. Well, Ven is standing there questioning the stone saint at the bottom, who is just standing there, staring at you.
So you can't do anything cool? Like, could you, if I say, like, find money, could you, like, locate the nearest gold?
She just stares at you.
Could you, like, do a somersault?
The stone saint will, in fact, do like a combat roll.
Wow. Um,
Ben, you don't see this though. You just hear the like clattering of stones.
It's all right. I'll assume that was a somersault. It was pretty cool. So if I say like murder someone, you can murder someone.
You don't hear anything.
This is. I'm realizing that this conversation is rather one-sided. All right, all right. You can go away.
Okay, you're gonna unsummon the stone saint.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Okay, yeah, you can just recall the stone saint. At the top, Silver and Simon, you guys now see the living quarters that are up there. Edith is standing in there. You see Ouronos further in the room.
And you'll hear from below. Hello? Where'd everybody go? Hello?
Yeah, you guys peering down saw the stone saying do it, roll across the ground.
Flailing around.
I just continue into the room. I'm gonna look if there's a way out of the room or if we're locked in here.
Sure, you can make me an investigation check.
Skills, investigation. Oh, there we go. Nat 20 for 25.
With a nat 20, you think this floor up here is actually really small. It like kind of basically the building is not pointed, but it comes like it's not as wide as the original bottom of the cathedral is. It's kind of just a one-room space. But on the far edge, you find a door that opens up into an area that seems to have some sort of bath in it. And Silver with a nat 20. You find scratch marks along the wall where the wardrobe is, suggesting that it's been pushed out of the way quite a few times.
The wardrobe. Okay. Trying to think who looks strong. I'll just kind of yell into the room. Hey, it looks like this has been moved a lot.
What's been moved a lot?
This wardrobe here makes me think there's
Ooh.
probably some sort of secret passage by it.
I look inside the wardrobe.
You're just opening the
wanna-
wardrobe?
Yes.
There are some moths that fly out at you.
Thing.
I'm adding them to my bug list.
Are you trying to catch one?
Yes.
Make me a sleight of hand check.
23.
23, you catch this kind of white-looking moth. It's kind of weird, but it stares at you, Simon.
I shall name you Frankfurter.
Okay. But yeah,
Samantha, do you wanna
the only thing that
give
you
me a
see in there
hand?
is tattered, moth-eaten, very old rags.
Oh. There's no secret path. Wait, is there a secret passage inside the wardrobe?
That's what we're trying to find out, or behind it. It would seem.
Behind it? How are you supposed to get behind the wardrobe?
By moving it.
Samantha, would you like to help me move?
I can try. Maybe with the two of us, we'll be fine.
Can I help?
Of course you can.
Sure. We will attempt to move the wardrobe altogether.
Okay, yeah. Anyone who's attempting to move the wardrobe can make me a strength athletics check.
Yes.
Why do you ask me to roll dice? 11.
8.
Between all of you, the combined total is enough to scooch the wardrobe along the wall. And as you
Amazing.
get it further and further away from its original position, you do see that there is a doorway behind it. It's an open doorway. And there does appear to be stone stairs that are sort of leading down into darkness.
How far down?
Looks like pretty far. At some point, they kind of rotate around.
I see. So is this just a bedroom that we're in? I asked this out loud.
It
Yes.
looks
Was
like
there a
it.
bed?
Would seem that way, yes.
Oh.
Edith will then
Nobody
turn
here.
back and look at the party and be like, "Hey, where's Ven?"
He was talking with
I
the
shrug.
woman.
Edith is gonna go to the window and just like stare down at Ven, who's probably very confused at this moment, and be like, "Hey Ven, you want to come up here?"
You see Ven walking around like zombie arms outstretched, trying to figure out where you guys have gone, and
Oh
this
my God.
big stone, like saintly woman just kind of trotting after him, just kind of in circles.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wait,
know
you
there's
just
a
missed
good-
her. Never mind. Ven
Yeah.
is just zombie arming in a circle.
He's
I
not
had
going
to-
anywhere.
There has to be
Yeah.
a building somewhere here, I think, right?
Wait, I thought that Simon put Ven's hand on.
I did say I put his hand on Ven's hand on the ladder, but that just kind of went
Yeah.
ignored, so I wasn't gonna
Oh.
focus on it.
I don't think Ven was paying attention.
Oh,
He was talking.
well, your hand was on the ladder at one point. Maybe it slipped off. Edith is just gonna shout down and be like, "Put your hand back on the ladder."
Ven,
That
to
is-
your right.
He turns left.
Yeah, can
You
we
are the
can
right.
we can we play a game of hot or colder to get Ven back on the ladder?
Is it Ouronos still over by the prayer area?
Yeah.
I'll go see what you're doing.
Okay, I imagine
I'm
we
kinda-
eventually get Ven there.
Yeah. Roll me just a flat d20, Ben, to see how long it takes you to get to the ladder.
I want a one. Oh.
This
7.
number of minutes, maybe.
Okay, it takes a decent amount of time. Like, you know, Simon says go to your right and you turn to your left, and then you're like the other right and you turn fully around, and it's like a little bit of like a what are you doing kind of situation, but eventually you do manage to get your hand on the wall and run into the ladder kind of sideways.
Okay. I climb.
Okay, yeah, you can climb up the ladder.
Edith will help Ven in kind of clasp your hand and bring you inside and away from the edge.
Yeah. Then you certainly climbed a ladder. You're up there somewhere.
Wow.
Okay.
So where are we?
There's we appear to be in someone's bedroom, perhaps. Not sure. There's a place of worship in an alcove, and we found a strange wardrobe with a passage behind it. I didn't want to leave you behind.
Very considerate, very thoughtful, yes. I'm
A
gonna
place of
cast
worship.
Oh,
Sorry.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Okay, sure. Detect magic is what radius?
30 meters. I think.
Okay. Yeah, you can pretty much encompass the entire room with this, and you don't get any pings of magic.
30 feet. 30 feet. It lost 10 minutes. I'll keep it on.
Okay.
I'll walk over to the altar. Do I recognize what god it worships?
No, there's nothing really on this altar. It's just this kind of sad-looking shelf, that has, again, like these two, like, piles of wax on either far side you think are probably candles at some point, and there's nothing else on it.
Wasn't there a brazier?
Did you pick that up, Ouronos?
I was like going to get Simon for it.
Is that Beans?
Is someone have a cat?
Yes, I'm sorry. She's being
No,
so
we
loud.
love her!
It's
We love
okay.
her! I'm just shocked she came through Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really loud.
I'm on push to talk and she is in my lap and
Aw.
being fussy.
I
Yeah.
love her. Anyway, yes, there is a big stone, or not stone, just a big brazier that's on the floor.
I lick it. What kind of metal is it?
Oh.
Do you identify metals by your lick?
I mean, you've ever tasted copper.
Okay, sure.
Can I
Yes,
take it before he licks it?
No, it's big. It is. You probably would have to
Oh.
drag this silver. It's like large. Like you could probably sit in it and have a bath if you really wanted to for your size. But you lick it. Simon, this is exactly what you've been looking for.
This is beautiful. I start searching the room. I need incense. I need herbs.
Okay. You can make me an investigation check.
Shit. 11.
You don't find any sort of incense or any sort of herbs.
I give Simon a rock from my pocket.
Thank you.
Does that help you at all?
No, I need the special plants and the special coal and a wooden building.
I'm
Oh,
looking
sorry.
concerned at the words wooden building. I'm like,
Well, I need like 10 gold of charcoal, and I've never had a gold before. So I assume that that's a lot of charcoal. So like one house's worth of charcoal should be good, right?
What?
Yeah.
as a magic user, would I know the price of charcoal?
Yeah, it varies in price, but you don't think it's actually that much charcoal, Silver.
I don't think it's as much charcoal as you think it is. I think
But
you
like
need less.
wood is,
Drawstring pouch
but
work.
there's wood everywhere. So like burnt wood must be like super cheap.
True, and like they mentioned, they don't really.
Are you really gonna argue economics with somebody with an intelligence of 8?
No. It's
So yeah,
how
I need
about
the church smelly things, herbs, and 10 gold of charcoal. Or 10 gold of all those things. I don't really know how the spells work.
I'm sure we could find them somewhere. Uh, we might just need to take your Satyr with us.
Can I lift it off the ground?
It's much larger than you, but you could try.
Well, I was told to take it with me, so I'm gonna try.
I summon
Okay.
my quarterstaff and I start poking at it.
Make me a strength check, Simon.
16?
16. It like scooches a tiny bit. Like you can kind of drag it like, 6 inches or so. And you can
But
hear
it
the
makes like
scraping. Yep,
against the
exactly. You
ground.
can hear the scraping of the noise along the stone.
We were supposed to be quiet, weren't we?
Well, we don't know where the Stone Knight is, so.
Silver, you can make me a history check.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, you remember last time when you left the building, it didn't follow you.
That could mean it's either stuck there, or if we're in.
It could be coming up the staircase right now.
It could be. But it didn't. When we went in downstairs, it didn't care. Wait, could it even fit through there?
You're looking at this doorway? No. You don't think so?
No, it might be stuck there.
Ooh, it's a save point. Time to go down the staircase, everybody.
Well, there could be the things you need further in the cathedral.
Yeah.
How dark is the staircase down?
It's pretty dark. There's no, like, unlike the stairs that you took down into the cathedral, like, basement, there's no, like, torches or anything that is lit along these walls, and there's no windows to be seen.
I charged down.
I cast light on one of my pieces of jewelry, probably the bracelet.
Okay. Silver, you cast light as Simon just charges into the darkness blindly in front of you. But you can like sort of start making your way down. Simon, you have dark vision, right?
Yeah, for 120 feet.
Okay, yeah, you're just going. This is just a long staircase that wraps kind of back on itself at least once, if not twice. And eventually, when you get to the bottom, you're met with just a solid stone wall.
I knock on it. Hello?
Okay. It feels like stone.
I like it. Same stone?
Yeah, same stone. This stone's a little dustier.
Pit, 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 pit. I knock harder.
Okay.
My hand is hurt.
I was gonna say, is knuckles on stone.
I
Silver,
pout.
you get to the bottom to see a pouting Simon with red knuckles, staring at a wall.
Well, this is a conundrum. Is there...
Sophia.
I'll take a look at the wall. Is there any sort of like buttons, loose pieces of stone, writing?
You could make me an investigation check.
24.
With a 24, you do see sort of an interesting like crevice that's about the size of like maybe 3 fingers on one side of the wall.
I'll point it out to Simon and be like, "Hey, look at this little spot here."
I stick my fingies in.
Okay, you feel a latch.
I pull it.
Okay, you pull it, and the stone in front of you kind of grinds, and you hear it slide away. And you find yourself standing before the cathedral room.
Has the knight noticed?
No, he seems to be just kind of standing in the middle.
There was another altar you said. I remember there being an altar in here, right?
I thought you checked it already.
There's the kind of empty one with all of the murals behind it. Most of it is half crushed by all of the rubble.
Are there any storage containers around it?
No.
Any alternative doorways to another room?
You could go back down to the basement.
Spell check. Is there incense?
Spell check?
Smell.
Oh, you sniff the air. You inhale quite a bit of dust.
Silver. I mean, sorry. Sassafras.
Yes.
I think that we have to sneak by and be really quiet.
Okay.
So like we should check the altar down here, and then we should also check the place where I got the really cool mask. Yeah.
Okay. What is it you're looking for again?
I need incense and herbs and charcoal.
Okay.
Silver, you've been to all these places. You can make me a history check.
Okay. Come on, please. Okay, 18.
There were none of these things in here.
Well, I don't recall there being any of that here. We might just have to look somewhere else.
Well, I know where a brazier is. And there's no incense, no... We can make charcoal whenever we need. And herbs... Are there plants growing, just like moss and like things like that growing?
There's grass that you've seen outside to some degree.
Grass is herbaceous, right?
Yeah.
You're asking Silver?
Yes.
No.
I mean, animals eat it. That must mean it has some flavor. And that's what herbs means, right? Plant with flavor.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, what's an herb?
So, while some of them do help with adding flavor, there are some more for like healing.
Wait, does Edith have herbs? They heal.
I don't know. You'd have to ask.
Recall we couldn't bring anything with us into the nightmare. realm that wasn't a memory.
1 second. That's a 2 on a history check for Simon.
Yeah, Edith
This-
probably has herbs. Edith just healed Ven.
Oh, that was
True,
with
though.
heal. Oh, yeah. Okay. This was So that was a statement when Simon came up and with little grabby hands and being like, "Herbs, please."
Herbs.
Oh,
I
yeah,
need herbs.
You just scampered back up all of the stairs, Simon.
I
Yeah.
would
Whee!
close the door that we just opened behind me when I went up.
Okay, yeah, you can just put your hand in the little hole and find the latch again. But yeah, you see Simon scurry back up the top of the staircase and just grabby hands at you, Edith.
Yeah. It was like, I don't know what do you want, child?
Herbs. The flavor and healing plant.
I don't have any
Oh.
anything, any materials on us wouldn't have crossed into this realm.
The wouldn't. Pun.
Child. I don't have herbs, I'm sorry.
Aww. Well, I look at what time of day is it?
I mean, you look up, you realize that the sun is on the same place it's always been at the top of the tower, in its artificial ways, but you haven't been out for that long. You guys left in the morning with the hunting party, so you'd guess it's probably midday.
Okay.
Early to midday.
So if I needed incense and herbs, and a church doesn't have those, where should we go?
Anyone who wants to could make me a history check.
I got it. Oh,
When I say Ven's been kind of
there we
floundering
go.
around
Nat
this
20.
That's a
time.
9.
Yeah.
Again?
Nice.
Nice.
Yes. Sit cat.
Simon, surely you could find some seaweed if you jump back in the ocean.
This is so true. Where's the nearest shore?
Silver, you recall in some of your conversations with the gate guards, they said that they had people who sell some things, such as there was someone who was apparently a memory dealer, who sort of did, communications with the castle, and it seems like the castle also had a much better stock of what appears to be supplies.
I would say that to the party.
But if we go to the castle, I suppose we could go to the castle now.
We don't have to go to the castle first. We could always check just the general market in town. Check this memory dealer, see if he has anything. And besides, for us to
Okay.
get into the castle, we would need something good to offer them, because we cannot get in there for free.
By the way, Simon,
I mean,
what
yes, you can.
what did you find down the stairs?
Downstairs.
Oh. Was it a passage we missed on the way up?
No, it was a hidden door.
Oh.
And Simon looks up very happy.
Edith will pat Simon's head.
Silver figured it out. Pat their head too.
Edith will also pat Silver's head.
Sorry, not Silver. Selenium.
So Sophia. Sadie.
I just look at Edith a little shyly, like against it, but like enjoying the pets.
Yeah.
Begrudging acceptance.
Exactly.
Okay. So we go and we kill things for memories. Or we explore and do more dangerous things for memories. Ven, point us in a direction.
You see Ven has like wandered off and is just like feeling his way around the room and like knocking shit over.
Yeah, Ven, you've somehow ended up in the bathroom where you're feeling your way around the rim of a bathtub.
Why is there a bathtub? Wait a minute.
Is there
Is there a dial? Is there a way to is there a faucet for this bathtub?
No. It seems to be just kind of like a big, like almost barrel, but not quite.
I wish detect
Why
magic
would you
picked
put a
up on
bathtub on a
tinies.
second floor? That seems like a lot of water to move upstairs.
Well, we
Has it
don't.
been used recently?
Doesn't look like it.
Have I found anything interesting?
Ouronos.
Is everything just in ruins?
Yeah, you like touch the bed and you inhale a big puff of dust.
Nothing under the mattress. No hidden.
No, if you're picking it up, you feel some of the mattress deteriorate in your hands.
This place sucks.
Yeah. What kind of church doesn't have incense? What the heck?
Hmm.
Why did you call my name?
Ouronos, can we fill the bathtub?
I start filling the bathtub.
Okay. Yeah, you can fill the bathtub with water. It takes a minute. Like, you know, the mouth of your water bottle is only so big. But you can fill up this tub with water.
Simon will jump in.
Fully clothed?
Yes.
Okay. You have a soggy Simon who's splashing around in a very old bathtub.
Is there soap?
Not that you can see.
I didn't think this through as I look up at Ouronos.
I like shrug. I don't know what you were going for there.
Well, a bath.
With your clothes on?
I didn't want to take them off in front of all these people.
That's fair.
Oh, like I can see shit anyway.
Hey.
Fair enough. Simon will take off his clothes.
I'm
Okay,
glad I did
Simon-
not follow into the room.
Simon goes to take a bath. The water is pretty cold, Simon.
That is fine. It's also
Okay.
hydration. Just like can Simon also hamster from the water bottle?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh my gosh.
While Simon's
Alright.
having a bath, I'm gonna try and figure out how to get this brazier out of here.
Okay. Yeah, what are you doing?
First I'll yell into the room, Simon, do you need the whole thing or just parts of it?
It's for the find familiar spell.
I don't know that spell.
I thought you knew magic.
I do. That doesn't mean I know every spell, though.
Oh. You hear that with a lot of the most disappointed judgment a child can have is put into that O.
Let's just let you down. Birthday.
All I know is I need 10 gold of charcoal, incense, and herbs in a brass brazier, and I light it all on fire. And then I say some words. And then a familiar.
Hearing that spell, do I know? Would I get an idea if he needs the whole thing or not?
Yeah, you would have. This is not a very unknown spell to you. It's pretty commonplace, even if you can't cast it yourself. When Simon reiterates the components of the spell, yeah, you think you need to put them all in the brazier, mostly complete, and be able to light it. You know, technically, if you really wanted to find a way to detach the legs off of the thing, you could just take the big bowl. But at that point, it'd probably be more trouble than it's worth.
Fair. Don't have any rope. I'm gonna just start pushing it to the window.
Okay, yeah, you can push it to the window. Make me a strength athletics check.
This is gonna go terribly. It's gonna come
Can I
back and it's
assist?
moved an inch.
Oh yeah, Edith, if you want to help, you can.
Never mind,
Yeah.
I got an 18.
Edith will help. Well,
Wait, I have an idea. What if you...
Well,
Oh, wait, no.
first,
Resolve
first
that.
Edith will
Resolve
strength.
that.
Yeah,
do you want me to roll or
yeah. Roll strength athletics.
okay? Athletics. That is a 21.
Okay, yeah, between you and Silver, you take one side and Silver takes the other, and you pick it up so you don't have this awful scraping, grinding sound across the floor. And you guys can carry it over to like sort of the window from whence you came.
We're gonna
Simon
get
will
this
get out
thing
of the bath.
down.
Okay, Simon, you can get out of the bath.
Put on the
You're
clothes
soggy.
and run over to the bowl.
Okay, you put on your already soggy clothes, so you're just even more soggy, and you can just sprint out of the room like there's a dripping puddle of water as this child runs towards you guys.
Hi. I have an idea. So, what if you know that falling like feathers spell? What if you cast that on me, and then you push me, and then I'm in the bowl, and then you push the bowl out of the window?
Why would that be a good idea?
Well, because it makes me fall like a feather. And then the magic will also make this fall like a feather, I would hope. So I get a cool ride all the way. I get to ride in the bowl all the way out. And this way it doesn't like, smash itself on the floor outside.
I don't think the spell would work on an object though.
I'm not an object. I'm a Simon.
Yes, you would fall like a feather, but the Brazier wouldn't.
But I can hold on really tightly.
DM! I feel like this shouldn't work.
You could make me some kind of check, maybe Arcana.
Sure. 17.
Yeah, with the 17, you don't think the spell affects objects. You know this spell to pretty much affect creatures. You're looking for a spell that's something like levitate for what you're looking to do.
Yeah, no. Simon, this isn't gonna work. Yes,
you didn't even try.
I just know it's not gonna work.
So gravity is stronger than your magic?
No. The magic only works on you. So
but I can hold on really tightly to the brazier.
In that situation, you would also be an object, so the magic would not work on you.
Why would I be an object?
Because you're holding on to an object.
But if I were to hold on to, like, I don't know, a sword, it would work.
It's because the object is bigger than you.
Oh. So if I ate a lot of food and became heavier than the brazier, it would work.
No.
Oh. I don't like magic.
It is very complicated. It does take a lot of years to, study. Takes a lot of practice.
Studying.
If you ever need some lessons, I'll just quickly draw out some very complicated spell structure with some maths on it. When you look at something like this, and I just start going off on a tangent. And if you look here, you need to use, in this sort of spell structure, you need to use, pi. It's a very important numerical calculation here, but if the structure is used on a weekday, now that's when you need to use a different one.
What's a weekday?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
So I know y'all aren't One Piece fans, but this is basically what Simon is doing. Like, Simon has somehow found some tea and is just like, so it's mystery magic. I understand that I will never understand this.
Mhm.
But I'm sure if we found some sort of like rope, we could lower it down. I see Simon getting bored. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll wrap it up.
I only know 4 letters. I don't know what all those symbols are. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. This is an entirely different alphabet. I only expect you to learn maybe one alphabet.
How about I learn 2 more letters first?
It has been a while since Ouronos has had a chance to teach you more letters. We've been a little busy.
We've been in the nightmare world.
That doesn't mean we can't learn.
It does when I can't teach with a book.
So we need a book.
You can make me a history check.
Fun.
Yeah, you're in the nightmare realm.
I don't think books exist in the nightmare realm. Maybe that's what makes it a nightmare. Because Sophia loves books so much, a world without books is their nightmare.
Not necessarily. There's other things I could, read.
It's no. This is why it's called the nightmare realm, because it's a nightmare for nerds.
Anyone else can make me a history check.
Sure.
3.
Come on,
You're in the
come on.
nightmare realm.
No! 7.
Hey, 10.
Oh yeah, Edith. You have a book.
Wait, 4 actually.
I know I have a book, but
Ella, you
they're
sound
not getting
far
that
away.
hands on it.
I moved my mic. Hold on. Is that better?
Yes.
I thought you were just like ominously standing on the other side of your room or something.
Wait, I should do that. Hold on.
Just ominously standing on the other side of your room. You're in the nightmare realm.
The nightmare realm. I'm over here now.
Edith has a book.
Hey.
Ven has a book. I have a book, but no one's allowed to touch that book.
I have a book.
Wait, so you want me to learn, but I'm not allowed to use your book? This seems counterintuitive.
It's a different kind of book. It's not good for learning. Like I said,
You're
it's
greedy.
yes, but it's spell structures. I pull it out again with all of the math structures. Do you really want to learn some math right now?
Simon's face immediately goes blank. Their eyes 1,000-yard stare.
Uh-huh. That's what I thought. A bad book for learning.
You have redder than catatonic for the next 30 seconds.
I close it and put it back again.
So
Anyway.
we're just gonna kick this brazier off this thing and get going.
Or we leave it here and come back for it later when we have the stuff. The stuff is probably lighter than the bowl.
It's probably not going to last the fall either.
We don't really know when we're going to be back, though.
What would stop us from being back?
Things coming up.
Like what?
Like, what if we can't
When-
get on the hunting party again?
What are they going to do? Stop us from walking outside?
Yes,
They
we
might.
never. They might. We don't really know the rules there.
The lady we were with, I forgot her name. Athena?
Yes,
I
Athena.
think so.
Athena. That was partially Jacob going through my notes. Just like, it's been so long.
Mhm.
Athena likes to leaves kind of whenever they want to.
All right. Would we want to leave
It's
the
best,
ladder down, though?
No.
I would suggest that we perhaps leave it the way that we found it, if we can. Ouronos, you don't. I hope you don't mind pulling the ladder up before we get down.
Do you
Yeah,
mean
I can do-
after we leave? We should probably climb down the ladder
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, that's why why Edith was asking Ouronos.
Okay, okay.
So y'all are just climbing down the ladder?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can climb back down the ladder. I assume you're going one at a time?
Yes, one at a time.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, you guys can all climb back down the ladder. And when you get to the bottom, Ouronos, it's no big deal to just sort of pull the thing back up and fly on down.
Sweet.
Where are you guys headed?
Who the deal maker guy?
Okay, you guys are going back to the sort of the settlement.
I think. I look at Edith. We're going to the deal maker now. Look at Sophia. Deal maker. I forgot what word you use for them.
I mean, no.
Who's the deal maker guy?
He trades memories for things.
Trader?
Do we have things to trade?
Then you can make me a history check.
I just rolled a nat 1.
Incredible.
You don't know.
Can I
Yes,
roll a
in-
history check?
Sure, Ouronos, go ahead.
5. Never mind.
Ben has a stone say you got a quarterstaff.
I'm like messing around with it, like spinning it and stuff.
He trades in memories.
I haven't found any shinies.
I have my mask.
Oh,
Yes, we could trade the mass. That is a perfect idea.
Yeah.
I don't want to trade it anymore.
But it's the best one we have. If we trade
why we
it,
should
we'll
keep
get
it. It's the best one we have. You're right.
Well, we won't know what we could
I'll put-
get until we meet with him.
I put the mask on.
Okay, you put the mask on. Simon looks like a child with a demon mask again.
Child,
The smugness
please.
radiates from them.
Oh no. Well, we can perhaps see what's if they don't have what you need in terms of herbs, incense, and charcoal, perhaps.
Are we supposed to meet up with the hunting party?
Yes, Silver. In fact, they said they would meet you back at the gates because you were going to split the profits of what you got.
Okay. I couldn't remember if we were meeting them out here somewhere.
Okay.
No, you guys parted ways. They were going to continue the rest of their hunt that they had scouted for, then you guys were all going to meet back up by the gate.
So, what do we have from the chicken?
I'm pretty sure the hunting party has it. We would need to grab it from
No.
them.
I got the quarterstaff from the chicken.
I don't want to have Ouronos lose their quarterstaff. And they might think that the mask... Wait. I
What?
want Ouronos to lose their quarterstaff. And I don't think that they're going to think that the mask is profit.
I look
So-
really sad at Simon.
We shouldn't go and find more memories. Or anything else like that. I take the mask off. It's really hard to do that.
Or no, Simon was lying to you that entire time.
Yeah.
And are you sure that mask is safe?
It's very safe. What about it is unsafe?
Well, you might be, child. You might be getting into the habit of becoming a bit of a deceiver.
Oh, I can't do that.
Well, not without the mask, you can't.
I know, that's why the mask is useful. You will know when I'm deceiving, but everybody else won't.
We'll see. We'll see.
But like, if we lose all our memories, what are we supposed to do with the memory trader?
What do you mean? We have memories.
But I don't want to give up my bell.
We might be able to
No, I
trade them
ring
for
it.
different memories.
A very loud sort of ringing noise echoes on the stones around you.
It does that.
Seems useful if you are lost and people are trying to find you.
What does your water bottle do special things?
It pours water.
Well, the bell bells. I keep ringing it.
I start pouring water on top of it.
I'm gonna try to steal it. The bell.
Simon, this is a small bell. It's like fully in Simon's fist. It's like actively being shook.
Oh.
Also, you can't even see where Simon's fist is.
Oh, but I can hear the bell.
That is true. It's very loud and it's echoing off of all the buildings in this relatively quiet place.
Simon will ring it even harder. How loud can he get it?
Very loud. It's pretty, like, it's not like blaring, like you're not deafening yourself, but it's echoing.
I'm gonna stop Simon's arm. We need to be careful out here.
But it was itching my head.
What
You
was...
ever have the thing in your head, and like, I don't know what a pen is, but you ever start clicking a pen and you click it faster and faster and faster and faster, and then like it just like it soothes an itch.
No, I use a quill.
Yeah, I don't know what a pen is, but that was the best like simile, or it starts with an A. Analogy that Jacob had. I also don't know who Jacob is, but it itches to scratch in my head.
Anyway, as you guys are standing in the street now, ringing this very loud bell.
I'm stopping Simon's arm to stop the ringing.
Yeah, you stop Simon's arm after, it's echoed off of the stone quite a number of times. You guys start to hear noises somewhere around you. You're not sure how close.
Maybe this is what the bell does.
I don't think these are good noises, Simon.
What's the noise sound like?
It sounds kind of like hissing.
Snake.
Can I find
What are you guys
cover?
doing? Yeah, are you going back into the cathedral? There's a couple other ruined buildings sort of right there.
I will follow Sophia into cover.
I think a ruined building.
Okay, you can just go to the little building across the way. It looks like it was once sort of a residency. Most of the one wall has like kind of collapsed, but you can go in there and just sort of find cover.
And also we'll ready, like, be at the ready just in case whatever is coming is hostile.
Whoever is going to go find cover, make a stealth check.
Stealth. Nat 20 for 24.
18.
That is 3 nat 20s. What
I
the hell?
know. Well,
Oh my god.
I'm gonna get all ones
23.
if we get in combat.
13.
All right. All of you take cover. As you hear what appears to be this hissing growing closer. And if any of you are peering sort of a little bit out of your hiding spot, you see what appears to be a really, really large snake-looking thing that does in fact sort of slither by. You can tell it pauses and it kind of looks around like it was trying to look for whatever the source of that ringing was. And when you see its face, you realize its face is like more demonic than it is snake. But it'll keep going. It's not going to notice that you're there.
Should kill. Jacob was gonna say this out loud because his whispering wasn't popping. We should kill it.
We don't even know what it can do.
And I
Die.
the words coming to mind are check it out right now for like if I think we could kill it.
Sure. You can make me an insight check.
Okay.
Snake.
Oh, it's wisdom. Okay. I got a 15.
A 15. It might be reasonable. You feel like size-wise, you guys could probably take it on. It's not that much bigger in like capacity than the stone chicken was, but you also don't know exactly what abilities might come with this thing.
I mean, the monsters give us
Imagine, though.
power, right? So it probably should
We
be
have
enough.
a saint now. We
No,
can kill
it's. I think it's more of we don't know what it can do.
Do you not believe in us?
I would rather have as much information as we can get before facing something.
Are you guys gonna just let it slither by?
Can we
Um,
Can we try to learn from it by like I don't know poking it?
I think that we might have the information. Sure. Does anyone else want to join? I have in my notes a snake wedged his mouth open and done so with an arm wrestling competition? Question mark.
What?
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 Why
This
do
is
you
in
have
my
that?
notes. Why do I have that? I have it from what's her name?
Effie?
Athena, Effie, yeah.
Yeah, because she was mentioning the stone chicken. You don't look in the eyes and you stab in the head, and a snake wedged its mouth open, and then the bugs stabbed them in the back. And for some reason, also on Snake is arm wrestling competition. Don't ask me why.
Does the snake have arms?
Oh, you're actually
I'm
asking it. Not that you can see, Simon.
So we know something about it at least.
I have a great idea. I let the snake eat me, and then I stab it.
That is the
No.
opposite of what the
Wait,
what the suggestion
we
was.
have the saint. Get the stone saint. Get eat or eaten. Ate? I don't know.
It's stone. Why would the saint eat it? Why would the snake eat it?
Yeah, good point.
We have it ring
but
the
we
bell.
need something to wedge its mouth open.
The stone saint.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
the saints
Have you ever
Arm?
tried to eat a rock?
or the
Shall we?
shield.
Okay. I'll summon the saint.
Okay,
Okay.
just in the middle of this house. Where are you summoning her?
I'm gonna summon her outside. How far away is this? I don't know this.
It's
Outside.
So basically, there's a stretch of road, and you guys are on one side of the road, and the cathedral is on the other. Like you've just gone the equivalent of across the street. But the street is not fairly wide, so the snake is taking up most of the street.
I will just summon her outside.
Okay. Yeah, you can summon Saint. She'll just kind of appear outside of this like rundown house. And the snake is gonna look at her. And I'd like at least Saint and the snake to roll initiative.
Um,
Yeah, can Edith ready and charge in, I guess, just to make the initiative rolling at least a little bit easier.
Oh yeah, if you're charging in, then you'll get a surprise round on this thing.
Oh heck yeah!
But still, everyone roll initiative.
11.
Okay.
12.
15.
12, 15,
21.
9.
21, 9. I can spell the word snake. I surely can. Okay.
SNEK.
True.
Sick.
Snack.
So first up in the surprise round is Ven. Then Saint also acts on your turn. So you summon Saint out there.
Okay. I'm going to have her. I'll just be like, go, hold his mouth open.
Okay. You're just gonna have her like wrestle with the snake.
Yeah. Yep. That's her
Okay.
goal. Her goal is to hold his mouth open. Yep.
Yeah. Saint will basically throw her stone sword aside, and start charging forward to try and grab the jaws of the snake. Make a I guess strength check for Saint.
Okay. 15.
15. She does manage to grab onto the jaws of the snake, who is startled that there's suddenly a large stone thing running at them. You think she's struggling to kind of keep the mouth closed, but she's there. She's got her hands on either side of the jaws.
Okay. All right, and then I guess I go in now.
Okay.
Oh no. I'm thinking. Yeah, I'll kind of like. Does it look like this thing? Actually, I can't see anything.
You
Yeah,
like
no.
ask us to.
I will step out of the house and try to listen to feel like where this is going on. And I'm just gonna hold my action to stab if it feels like it gets close enough to me. I'm not gonna go in.
Okay. Yeah, you can kind of step out of the rubble, and hold action in case it gets past Saint.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, next up is Edith. No, I lied. Ouronos. Ouronos is next. Sorry.
Yep.
How far away from it am I?
You're in the house, so you're, I would say, probably 30 feet away from it or so.
Okay.
It's pretty big. It takes up most of the roadway outside.
Can I fly up 60 feet above it? Dash to fly up?
Yeah, you want to... Is dashing for you a bonus action, or are you doubling your movement?
I'm just doubling my movement. Then I can go
Yeah.
90 feet.
Yeah, if you want to double your movement, you can go up there, about 60 feet or so.
Okay, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna play Birdwatch to see if anything else comes up here until my next turn.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you can go all the way up there. Bird's eye view, you don't see anything else that seems to be creeping closer. Not yet, anyway.
Okay.
And then up next is actually Silver. I was very wrong.
Okay. So what was the thing in your notes about the snake? Keep the mouth closed?
I have
You said stab it.
wedge his mouth open, and then something about an arm wrestling competition.
Well, I... Where is it? And you said this snake is taking up the entire street, right?
Pretty much, yeah. You have enough room to stand on either side of it, but it's a large snake.
Okay.
So I can only guess that I don't know, cutting its tongue off or something to that degree is like a weak point.
The statue didn't get the mouth open, unfortunately. So I'm.
Yeah.
This is funny. I'm gonna cast a flaming spear, like right on top of it.
Okay. Read me what flaming spear does again.
You create a 5-foot diameter spear of fire in an oh, it has to be unoccupied. I guess I'll put it beside it. If it takes up the entire street, would it even fit? Anyways, any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere makes a dex saving throw, taking 2d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful. And then I can move it.
I mean, you can put it on the far side of the street and like kind of in the air a little bit too.
It says it has to be on the ground, unoccupied space on the ground.
Oh, I mean,
unfortunately.
How big is it? 5 feet?
Yeah, 5-foot diameter.
Yeah, you could put it over on the other side of the road.
Okay.
The snake might be large, but it is also a snake.
I'm gonna burn its tail off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can stick just a flaming sphere over by its tail. Okay. So it'll take damage on its turn?
Yeah, it's when it ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere.
Okay, cool. Then up next is Edith.
Yeah, I'm so the other way to read into that, and I am kicking myself for not leaving more detailed notes, but it might be that it's you need to neutralize it from biting you, and then it becomes like an arm wrestling competition in order to like get the thing down. But
it's okay.
I don't know. We're here. Yeah.
We're doing the thing.
We're doing the thing. Can I go ahead and yeah, I guess like charging in all of her glory to go ahead and try and strike at the big snake.
Sure.
Is there anything obvious about like the snake's like mouth or interior or anything like that, or does it just looks like a snake?
Well, Saint has both of its jaws in her hands, but it doesn't really have the mouth open.
Okay.
The face of the thing looks more like demonic, kind of like Oni-esque almost, rather than like a snake head. But it's there.
All right. Well, Edith will strike.
Okay. Yeah, roll a hit.
Yeah. Heck are my does a 12 hit?
Sorry. 12 does not hit.
Okay. Well.
Edith, you charge into the street and you go to swing at this thing, and it moves its tail kind of just out of the way, and you just like, hit the cement.
Darn.
Up next is Simon. Unless you're doing anything else. Sorry.
Nope, that's me.
Okay.
I will run up to stand next to the Saint.
Okay, yeah, you can run up there and stand next to Saint.
And with my action, I will cast Hex on the snake.
Okay, yeah, you can cast Hex on the snake.
Hooray! It has disadvantage on ability checks made using strength.
Ooh, okay.
And then, as my bonus action, I will put my Hexblade's curse on it.
Okay, yeah, you can do that too.
Alright, cool. That's my turn.
Alright, back to the top of the order, we have Ven and Saint. That was your surprise round on the thing.
Okay. Oh. I guess I'll just... Okay, remind me of where in space. I know where Simon is. Did Edith move forward?
Yes.
Yes, Edith is now basically right up against the snake, even though she missed. Simon is up there with Saint. Silver's still in the like ruined building, and Ouronos is up in the air.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, I guess I would also yell, "Don't go near the tail." I don't.
Oh,
People would see a
Silver,
giant flaming sphere.
technically the snake didn't have a turn, but you should still roll damage.
Oh, okay. Would it need to do the deck save still, or?
No, just roll damage.
Okay. 8 fire damage.
All right, it will take that, and it will look upset about it.
I will kind of go up towards it. I'm gonna kind of try to hang back if I can and not get squished.
Okay.
Does it feel like if I get close enough to hit it with my rapier, am I likely to get squished?
Well, you think that its head is kind of low to the ground right now, based off of Saint grabbing it.
Okay. I'll just be like, please don't squish me. And I'm gonna
Okay.
try to poke it. Is its mouth open or no?
You don't know.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try to poke it in its mouth. If I told this thing to try to get it to hold its mouth. I don't know. I'm gonna try poke
Okay,
it in
roll
its
the hit.
mouth where I think its mouth would be. Roll the hit. Oh, that was a nat 20.
Oh.
I was
That was
trying to
a nat 20?
Yeah.
Let's
Oh my
go.
gosh. Okay, well, roll double your damage dice as you go to like poke it in the mouth, and you think you're gonna boop it in the snoot for a second, but Saint, who's paying attention, like basically threads the needle with your rapier for you.
Wah. Okay. And so, oh wait, I don't have. I'm also going to use Dreadful Strikes, which is usually what I use, which is just an additional psychic damage.
Yeah.
Um,
And with a crit, make sure you're doubling your damage dice.
roll twice or dish double it?
Double it. Or I roll all of the dice twice.
Okay.
Double it and give it to the next person.
Do I double the bonuses on it or no?
No.
Okay. Well, plus 8. Yeah, 18.
Yeah. You stab this thing in the mouth, and it lets out like a really loud, not like a squeal, but like a high-pitched hiss. You think that this thing is very upset now. It's gonna try to wriggle in Saint's arms. Saint is gonna continue to try and pry the mouth open unless you tell her otherwise.
No, keep opening. Open the mouth.
She does not manage it, but she does also manage to keep a hold of the thing and not let it go.
Okay.
Up next, this snake thing, who just let out this incredibly loud hiss, you guys suddenly see on either side of it what appear to be 2 giant ghostly blue buff arms that suddenly
Ooh.
appear in thin air. And one of them is going to reach over and try to grapple Simon, and the other one is going to try to grapple Edith.
Oh. Oh, I understand now.
Edith, does a 19 hit you?
19, yes.
Okay, you get grabbed by one of the big ghostly blue arms. Simon, does an 8 hit you?
An 8?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, you're just gonna squirm out of the way of this big sort of ghostly blue arm that tries to grab at you. The grabby hands, it ain't working for you. Yeah, Edith, you find yourself grappled. And the snake who tries to bite at Saint can't do much of anything.
Well, if it doesn't move, there's a flaming sphere at its tail.
Oh yeah, Silver, go ahead and roll damage.
Still doesn't need to do the deck save?
Nope, Saint is holding it in place.
Oh, fair. A 6 fire damage.
Okay, it will take all of that. And look upset about it. Next up is your turn, Silver.
All
Oh, no, I
right.
lied. It's Ouronos.
hold-
I'm a liar. I'm a liar.
Hey.
Edith, hold on. Edith is a free action. Is just gonna, as she's picked up, is just gonna yell, "I understand about the arm wrestling thing now."
Ouronos,
Are you
I drew your
in?
to look like an S. Anyway, it's Ouronos' turn.
Okay, I'm going to free fall with my quarterstaff outstretched before me.
Okay, yeah, you're free falling like 60 feet down.
I'm like nose diving into it.
Okay, roll to hit.
Do I get any bonus with the quarterstaff on hit, or
There
is it
should
just
be a
me?
there should be a +1 on it.
Okay, awesome. That's an 18.
An 18 will hit. You can just smack this thing directly in the head. Roll damage.
So, with it, okay, I understand.
Yep.
$24 damage.
Oh yeah.
What the heck?
You smash this thing, its head just goes straight into the pavement and it like flattens. And you hear like you see that Saint's arms aren't moving at all, and you hear like a snap. And then it kind of poofs into nothingness.
Oh,
You
The
guys
snake
are out
or
of
Saint?
initiative. The snake. And you guys
Okay.
are
The
out of
snake.
initiative.
we.
I am a missile. My body is a missile.
Gone? Is it gone?
Yeah.
It is.
And Ouronos, the words flash before you. You've received a memory.
Woo. I summon the memory.
Okay. You summon what appears to be a small wooden spoon.
Spoon. Yeah,
Let's
that's it.
go.
Oh, this is the greatest thing ever. Should I ring the bell again?
What
No.
does it do?
It's a spoon.
It's a spoon.
Wait, this is perfect. Can I have 1 spoonful of water, please?
I pour water into the spoon.
Okay, you're giving it
Oh.
to Simon.
Mhm.
Simon will just open their mouth.
Okay.
Important
Um,
question. What is the
yeah,
size of the spoon?
It's not like a ladle, but it's like a bigger than your average spoon. It's almost like, have you ever had like a miso soup spoon?
Ah.
It's like one of
No.
those.
Okay.
Simon, what is Simon's favorite drink?
The river water from episode 1.
Ooh.
Wait, the salty kind or the before it was salty kind?
Can I get back to you on that? What
No.
if Simon doesn't know?
No.
I expected some sort of juice.
Wait,
You
it's
really liked
the
the
hot
hot
it's the
cocoa.
hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Okay. You drink this water that is poured out of Ouronos' spoon, and you taste the best hot chocolate you've had.
This is the greatest spoon of all time.
I lick the spoon.
Okay. Ouronos, what's your favorite drink?
Probably like a milk tea or like a lavender milk tea.
Okay, yeah, the drops that you get off of the remnants of the spoon taste like milk tea.
Oh yeah, this is a great spoon.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
Disabling my giant flaming sphere and leaving.
Okay. Where are you guys headed? Are you guys headed back to the settlement?
But what
I-
if we could get more cool things? Guys.
We'd have to share them with the hunting party.
Exactly, but think how many cool things could we bring back? We could become the best hunting party in the world.
But you won't be able to keep them all.
But we split it evenly. So, and we currently have 3 things found. What do we have to give up 2 of them?
Is it getting late? Like close to the time we said we'd meet the hunting party?
You still think it's probably midday. It hasn't taken you that long to go, like, up and down a staircase and punch a giant snake in the head.
Like, if we see anything on our way back, we probably could. When did we said we'd meet them again?
They, as far as you know, didn't set a time.
Hmm.
They just said that they were going to go on their hunting route and then meet back at the gate.
Yeah, Simon,
Shall
if
we
we
go back?
see some on our things to beat up on our way back, we could
Define see.
notice them.
I
They walk
send
in
my
our
shadows
path.
down alleyways.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
Just by the way, above board, I kind of wonder if the bell is like a bell of summoning, i.e., like it resounds out and
It's
like
also just
will
loud.
attract. Yeah, it's also just loud, but it'll attract nightmare creatures. I'm saying this above board because I don't want to say this to Simon, and Simon goes, "Ooh," and will clang all the way back.
To be 100% honest, Jacob has been working under the assumption that every time he rings the bell, something will notice it and and come investigate.
Yeah, no, I mean that's fair. That is a fair
Because
assumption.
I also don't know what this bell does.
Yeah, I just don't want Simon to get any ideas, and then we'll clang it and never shut up. So Edith is keeping that to herself. That's all. Carry on.
See, the above board, the genius thing to do is if it is a bell of summon nightmare creature, ring it in the middle of the castle, see what happens.
True, true.
Okay. You guys are making your way back to the settlement. Are you doing this particularly carefully, or are you looking to fight things along the way? AKA, are you letting Simon ring his bell like a heathen, or are you just trying to stealth through the city?
We're not letting him ring his bell. No.
Yeah.
Okay. Then
Please.
No.
let's just say Simon. Simon, roll me a d4.
A D4?
Yes.
Oh boy, 1 second. I have to actually find a D4. I don't have to roll these often. 3.
3. Along the way, you guys encounter 3 other different creatures, all of whom are a lot smaller than the snake and a lot easier for you guys to handle. We'll just sort of gloss over these just for the sake of time. But you guys do manage to take these creatures down. And in doing so, you guys receive amongst yourselves a quiver of arrows, a pair of broken glasses, and a jar of marbles. All memories. And you
give
guys
the
can make your way back to the gates.
Can we say that Ven has the glasses?
Yes.
Whoa, what do the arrows do? Are they just regular arrows?
No, you have the glasses.
Wait, but the arrows would be. No, I want the arrows.
It seems to be a quiver of arrows. You don't really know.
No, put your glasses on.
I don't need glasses.
Well, good, because they're broken.
I can't use them.
Yeah, one of them has an entire frame missing, like one side of it, and the other one is incredibly cracked.
See, if we use them, we wouldn't be able to see out of them.
Make fun of the blind guy, why don't you?
But you guys make your way back to the gates.
Oh.
And as you approach, you do see some of the hunting party you originally with. Some of them are dispersing. Some of them are kind of standing there having a conversation. And you see the person who was, your section group leader, is standing there having a conversation with a gentleman.
Edith will wave. Hey, group leader. Good to see you made it back.
Oh, he'll wave at you and he'll go, "Ah, yes, good to see you made it yourselves. The cathedral is not for faint of heart."
Yeah, we noticed that. Has anyone else scouted there before?
Yes, enough to see the thing inside of it and not go in there.
Oh, we may have went in.
I mean, as long as you came back in one piece.
Yeah. Also, what was the third memory that we got? A jar of
Marbles.
A jar of marbles.
marbles, thank you. It's the only full jar of marbles among the party.
Yes, right. He's going to gesture at basically a small table behind him where there's a bunch of parcels on the table. They're pretty good size, like basically the size of like almost a pillow for you each. And he'll say, "This is the split of the meat. Feel free to each take your share. And then, how many memories did you receive from the combat that we did?"
How many did we?
Quarterstaff, spoon, and then 3 more, so 5.
And then
From-
do we
Well,
want one
from
clear?
just-
when we were
Again?
when we were with the hunting party, not after.
Yeah,
right?
I think
I'm
it was just
assuming.
the quarterstaff.
Yeah.
So just one then.
Yes.
All right. Well, you would be entitled to 2 more based off of my split. He's going to look at the little board that he has in front of him. And he will basically summon 2 memories and he'll hand them to you guys. He's going to hand you what appears to be a small hand mirror. And he is going to hand you what appears to be a single chopstick. You're not really sure. Maybe it's just a normal stick that's been kind of shaped in a way. We didn't really pull back any excellent memories, but they're worth something if you want to, trade it or spend a night in the castle, I suppose.
That's
And then
fair.
right in the past.
Well, yes, you have to, pay the memory toll to spend a night in their safe haven.
Edith tastes the chopstick.
Okay. You bite down on wood.
It was worth a shot.
Can I snag the chopstick?
Then Grabby hands at you, Edith.
Yeah, you can have the chopstick if you'd
Okay.
like.
Yeah, you have a chopstick.
Chopstick. I'm gonna put
Um,
it in my hair, like a hairpin.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I mean, you can stick in your hair.
I help Ven do his hair.
Ouronos, roll me a sleight of hand or a performance or whatever you want to do hair fancy.
Okay.
Ben's a little
I
reluctant,
forgot.
but he lets you.
16. Plus a
16,
beans
yeah.
meow.
You do. Okay, the beans meow is worth everything though.
It
You
is.
do the hair pretty darn well. You've never worked with a chopstick that's quite this shape before, but it doesn't really matter in the long run. And you can just basically tie Ben's hair up in a very nice sort of manner.
Yeah.
Man.
Do you feel pretty?
I'm so pretty. I assume.
Do you feel bonita?
Very bonita.
yes, I feel bonita.
Well,
Beans.
if you'd like to join us again, we'll be back here tomorrow at the same time. Pretty much every day like clockwork. Although not required, you're welcome to join in as you feel. But yeah, wishing you all the best. Good hunting.
Wait,
Hunting.
wait.
Yes.
If we ever wanted to go hunting on our own, is that allowed?
Well, yes, you're welcome to leave the, Forgotten Shore at any point in time.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. The only rules in this place are, well, don't go around, causing a major ruckus, and then, you know, the rules of the castle, but, we don't deal with that up there. He just kind of like waves.
I wave back.
Okay.
Yeah, we wave them off. Can I investigate the hand mirror as well?
Sure. Yeah, you can look at it. The hand mirror also appears to be like wooden in its framing. The mirror itself seems fine quality. It's pretty small, like you can kind of almost hold it in the palm of your hand. But it just looks like a typical mirror. Your reflection stares back at you.
I'll go to Edith and be like, ask it a
Wink at-
question.
I wink at it.
Okay, your reflection winks back.
Excellent.
I also wink at Edith's reflection.
Okay.
For a second, I thought you were going to say Edith's reflection winks back.
Maybe ask it questions? Edith, maybe ask the mirror questions?
What time is it?
You find yourself talking to a mirror.
Any other ideas?
I'll look in the mirror. Who's the prettiest?
Nothing happens, but if you're looking in the mirror, you can see your own reflection.
What happens
Does the
if
mirror
I
have a
look in the
taste?
mirror?
Am
Then
I
you don't
pretty?
see anything.
Dang it.
I look.
I look at Ven through the mirror.
Okay. You can see Ven if you angle the mirror at Ven.
Can I touch
Wink
the
at
mirror?
Ven.
Sure, you can poke at the mirror. It's a mirror.
I lick the wood that it's made of.
It tastes like wood.
What kind of wood?
Stop.
The wood.
Yeah, is it like balsa, or is it oak, or is it like a maple wood, or is it like a pear wood, or...
You don't know.
Dang.
It's kind of light. Anyway, you guys are licking this mirror in the middle of a street of people who are like grabbing their like collected meat, and one person's gonna look over at you and be like, "You can like go get that appraised if you really wanted to."
But I licked it.
Yeah, I could see that. Do you usually do that?
Well, lick the spoon. I pour water into the spoon and I hand it to her.
No, thank you.
You're gonna like it.
I appreciate that, but I
No.
don't accept random spoons from strangers.
No, I insist.
No, thank you. She's
Please?
gonna like give you a little half bow. She's gonna scurry away.
In response, I start pouring water out.
Okay. You can just start pouring water out into the street.
Are there any plants that look like they need watering near me?
You could make me an investigation check for some like weeds growing between crevices in the stones.
I rolled a 12.
You can find some really sad looking pieces of grass that are sticking out between some of the stones.
I'm watering them.
Okay, you can water the sad grass.
Edith is also sitting there approving of the random passerby that denied and scurried away, and then we'll look in the HOA book as reference, and on page 24, thou shalt not accept spoons from strangers.
I offer Edith the spoon.
Edith
The spoon of
accepts
water.
because
You're not a stranger.
you're not a stranger.
Yeah, Edith, what's your favorite drink?
It is going to be like just a black tea straight.
Okay, yeah,
Um,
you drink the water from Ouronos' spoon and you taste black tea, almost like your mother used to make it.
Reminds me of home.
I know, right?
Thank you.
So what are you guys doing besides standing here drinking weird like liquid out
Well,
of the spoon?
I'm gonna take my share of
Oh,
the
we
meat.
were licking a hand mirror.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
were
can
licking
take
the
your share of
hand
meat.
mirror. Yeah, I'll take my share of the meat and look at everyone. Do we remember where
Wait.
the market is?
Has anybody licked the saint yet?
No.
Okay, the market is more important.
Okay. You guys can make me a history check.
15.
2.
19.
Edith and Silver, you guys remember that there isn't an official market. There's one person who kind of handles all trade transactions, and they are known as the memory dealer. And they are set up in a building that seems to be fairly close to the castle gate, but it's within the settlement itself.
Do we know the person sort of in charge of the market then? Would you know where to find them?
You didn't get their name, but you did get from the gate guards that they were set up sort of by that gate, the castle gate. They pointed you at the building.
Ah, okay. Well, maybe we should shuffle that way then.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can head towards the castle gates. They're still like closed right now. You see the two guards on both sides of them. But the building that you were pointed at is standing there with the door wide open. This building is probably one of the nicer ones in the settlement. It was definitely taken up where it was because it was in the least sort of form of disarray. And you can tell it's been sort of upkept over time. But you can see a couple of people sort of walking in and out.
We will. Can I stop one of the? Edith is going to stop one of the passerbys and ask for directions, and just be like, where may I find the person in charge of the markets here?
Oh, well, she's just in there. She'll point through the door.
Thank you very much.
You're new here, aren't you?
We are, yes.
Yes, I know most faces around here. Yeah, there's not a lot to trade, but what people can is, in the marketplace. Mostly she deals in memories, but there's a lot of other stuff there too.
And the memories themselves, is that also, does she do appraisals?
Oh, yes, she's quite good at that. Something with her aspect ability.
Ah, perfect. Well, thank you so much.
No problem.
And we will go in and, I guess, look for her and try and get these memories appraised.
Okay. Yeah, you can step into this shop. You can tell it was definitely a house at some point that's been converted into like almost the equivalent of a storefront, but not quite. There's lots of benches with various like display pieces. There's weapons and armor. You see basically like a little shelf with some food goods and some other things. And you see a woman in the back who's sort of floating there a couple of inches off the ground. And around you, there are items that are sort of flying overhead and placing themselves in structures. There's a rag that's actively cleaning a piece of armor that's sort of half mounted on this wall. And she'll turn and she'll kind of wave at you guys when you come in.
I do like little
welcome.
excited hands, and I also hover.
Okay. Welcome. You must be new. Welcome to my great memory shop, as it were. Well, it would be great if we weren't stuck here, but it's great for what it is. She'll put her hands on her hips. What can I get for you?
Well, we were wondering about memory appraisal. We just picked some up from the hunting party.
Oh, I see. You're with the hunters. My name's Aiko, by the way. She'll extend a hand to you.
Edith, pleased to meet you, and we'll shake her hand.
Yeah. She'll say, yes, I can do memory appraisal.
Usually I do it for a small amount of food. Nothing is quite for free around here, but I don't want to ask for a lot. But you guys are new, so I don't mind doing at least one round for free.
Edith will just kind of gesture towards Ouronos for perhaps some payment.
What?
Would you accept water as payment?
Would you accept
I
water
start
or your
pouring water
favorite drink?
onto her floor.
Oh dear. Please don't pour it on the floor.
Okay.
Sorry, it's quite a mess. She's gonna wave her hand, and then a rag is gonna fly over her head and start cleaning the water off the floor. Yes, I would happily take some water as payment. That would be quite excellent, actually. Saves me quite a big deal of trouble. How much are you willing to offer, and how many memories do you need appraised?
I don't have a limit with how much I can give.
She's gonna just stare at you. Okay, well,
You should have seen me yesterday.
I have a large container in the back. Would you mind filling it?
Sure, I filled a bathtub earlier, and I go to the back to start filling a container.
She's gonna shell shock. Yeah, you can go in the back. There's a really big plastic container, maybe even a little bit bigger than a barrel size. But it looks like this big clear plastic thing. You're not sure where she got it from, but there's no lid. And she'll just kind of point you at it, and you can start just pouring.
Start pouring.
Okay, excellent. She's just gonna kind of stare at you. Okay, I've seen weirder, but this is certainly a new one.
I pour with one hand, and the other's a thumbs up.
Yes. What can I appraise for you?
So we will hand over, I guess, all of the miscellaneous stuff that is not very clear. I'm assuming, like quiver of arrows, broken glasses, jar of marbles, the hand mirror, the chopstick. Do we want the quarterstaff?
mask and the bell.
The mask and the bell.
Okay.
I'm busy pouring. I can't summon my quarterstaff.
Yeah,
This is hard work.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
I think we kind of know what your quarterstaff does already.
Yeah.
Yeah. She'll take the quiver of arrows from you first, and she'll kind of look it up and down. You see her eyes glow a little bit as she stares at this, and she goes, this is a quiver of endless arrows. They're not super common, but they're relatively common. I've seen quite a fair few of them come through here. Pretty decent. You could trade it for not anything terribly crazy, but it's not a terrible thing to trade. There are people who like arching more than anything else. Let's see, these glasses. She's gonna stare at them and she's gonna go, oh, well, these are kind of mostly useless, aren't they? They're technically a memory, but they're like a broken memory. You'd need to get them repaired, and I don't know anyone in the settlement that could do that. I can only see half of the words here. Something about seeing things, but you probably gathered that based off of glasses. Sorry to say, but you probably want to, use this one or trade it for something cheaper. Let's see.
If it's able to restore sight, perhaps we can look into getting that repaired then, further down the line.
She's gonna look at Ven without really looking at Ven, and she's gonna say, I really don't think that they'll be able to restore sight. That's probably a very, very high tier of memory, and these are, well, let's say if they were a very high tier of memory, the hunting party would have probably kept them.
But that means there's things out there that could restore memory or sight.
Maybe. I don't know the full scope of what memories are out there, but they seem to be doing, extra crazy things all the time. She's gonna gesture to Ouronos. But this one, I see memories for sight things all the time. Sometimes it's so you can see something that's very far away, or sometimes it's so you can magnify something for someone else, or it's a lot of other weird small things. Not usually something as big as, restoring sight, I'm sorry to say. But it's not impossible. She'll pat you on the shoulder, Ben.
It's fine.
But yes, this one is mostly a broken memory. it would probably be good enough to get an entry pass into the castle if you want to use it for such, or trade it for something smaller, more common. Let's see, this jar of marbles. She's gonna look at them and she's gonna squint at them and then she's gonna start laughing. Well, these are quite a silly one, aren't they? They're marbles of slipping, which marbles do that already, so I'm not sure exactly why you'd want them, but you could, tip them out all over the floor and make people roll around extra.
Are these also an endless jar of marbles?
Oh no, once you pour out all the marbles, they're out of there.
Ah.
I suppose you could recollect them and keep the jar. Yes, and this mirror, she'll look at it. I see. Apparently, if you reflect it just right, you can see, have you run into any of the, more ethereal nightmare creatures yet?
I don't remember.
Well, there are some that are a lot more like spirits than anything else.
Yes.
There
I
are
believe that
some-
was our first encounter.
There are some that have, minor forms of invisibility, or they're a lot harder to see. Apparently, you can look in the reflection of the mirror, and it's supposed to help you see them better. But only if you're looking in the mirror, which kind of feels annoying to do. Anyway, but yeah, there you have it. She'll hand you the mirror back.
Thank you. And the
Anything else?
chopstick?
Yeah, the
Oh,
chopstick.
did you take it out of Ben's hair?
Oh. Ben, would you mind handing over the chopstick?
I'll hand the chopstick over.
Okay, yeah, you can take it out of your hair and hand it to her. Her eyes will glow a little bit, and she'll say, "Oh, this one looks like it's a one-use memory. You can use it to start a fire."
Might not want to keep it in your hair then.
Well, you'd have to
Yeah.
actually activate it yourself, so I mean, you could keep it there if you wanted to.
Fair point.
Sally, can you make fires?
No, I cannot.
Perfect. We can burn down the house with it.
What a strange child.
Hi,
You
I'm
know what-
Simon.
Just what does that book that you have do? The magic one?
My spells?
Yeah. I mean, you got a funky book, I remember.
Yes, it's my spell book.
I thought there was more to it.
What's it doing?
I grab you.
No,
I grab you for the book.
I kick you.
Do I see it?
I mean, yeah, you see it, but it's not one that's like gonna hurt, It's just like a kick in the shin.
I dodge.
Okay, Ben steps out of the way of your kick.
I frown.
Not in the shop.
Sure.
Anyways.
Well,
Mask and bell too, right?
Yeah. And then Edith will then usher Simon up so that Simon can hand over the mask and the bell.
Hi.
So she'll take the bell from you and she'll look at it and she'll kind of stare at it and she'll stare at it harder and she'll go, "This one's weird.
Oh?
It's a memory, but I can't tell you what it does, which is a new one. Well, that's not a new one. Every once in a while I run into one of these, but
Oh.
it certainly rings loud and true. I'm sorry. It's rare that a memory's hidden from me, but they're usually, some level of legacy memory.
Legacy memory?
Well, yes.
What's that mean?
Well, do you know what the legacy are?
No? Do we know what the legacy are, guys?
No.
Nope.
No?
The first we have heard of legacy memory.
Oh, well, they don't just come in the form of memories. Well, do you know how, the supposed gods of this world operate?
Nope.
I know they can die.
Yeah, the
yes.
son died and my mom died.
Well, hypothetically, all of the gods of this world are maybe dead. We don't really know. Anyway,
Oh.
basically the gods hypothetically have passed down like legacy abilities or items or something rather. Anyway, sometimes you'll run across an item that's flagged as basically like a legacy item, so it's like inheritable power from gods to some degree. It's not like really from a god, and it's not really inherited power or any of that, but it's like, the nightmare spell likes to be dramatic about the way that it words stuff, and it'll go, oh, this one is a piece of a fragment of of this god that was long past. We don't actually know if we fully believe it or not.
Well,
So
Anyway.
it just tells you nothing when you do this weird eye thing to it?
No, this one doesn't tell me anything. It says it rings loud and true, and that's all I know. So it's
Oh,
probably
yeah, it
some
rings
kind of
loud.
legacy.
Am I done
I see.
pouring?
Yeah, you pretty much are getting to the end, Ouronos.
I like wipe my brow as if that was difficult, and then put the bottle away.
Pour water in your face to cool yourself down.
Yeah, exactly.
wait, I have a question.
Okay.
Is this one a legacy? And I'll hold my rapier.
She'll like take it, and she's gonna stare at it. No, maybe. This one's kind of weird.
But weird in a different way?
Yeah, so there are some memories that we call they're like evolving memories. They're memories that sort of grow with you. Where, like yourself, you know that as you sort of pass through more nightmares, if you successfully come back to them, then, people sort of, become more powerful. Like if we survived this one, and we got back to the waking world, then you're stronger after your first memory, and then hypothetically, if we get home, we're stronger after this one too, right? Well, supposedly this memory, would get more abilities along with you. So I don't really know what it does yet.
It poke pretty good, I'll tell you that. I'll
But
put it away.
we'll take that. That's something.
What would this poker get me? And I hold out the quarterstaff.
Oh, well, this one has an exact appraisal on it, which is nice. This one is called Heavy Blow.
They cost 2 charm slots.
Basically, its weight will increase with the speed that it moves.
Oh yeah.
So if you go a great distance and you go a great distance faster, then it can be heavier.
Oh my god. It's literally rods from God.
And you wanted this mask?
Yeah. It's really cool.
Okay, sure. She'll take the mask, and she'll put it in her hands, and her eyes will glow. And she'll start saying, this mask is titled Weaver's Mask. It seems to have something where you can only tell lies on it, a mantle of lies. And then there's this other thing. I'm not sure what. She's going to drop the mask on the floor, and she's going to start screaming.
Weaver.
Are you okay?
She's no longer floating. She's on the floor, and she is curled into a ball, and she's screaming.
Can I get the mask?
I'm gonna hug her.
Yeah, can I try and Edith is gonna try and console her.
Okay, yeah, you guys can hug her.
Oh wait, Ouronos is back, right?
Yes.
Ouronos, can I have a spoonful of water, please?
Oh yeah, of
maybe
course.
Perhaps. Excellent. Gonna try and spoon feed her favorite drink just to try and bring her back.
Okay, it does take a second, but you can do that. And eventually she'll like point at it with a shaky hand, and she'll say, I don't want to see that thing ever again.
What's it do?
I don't know, but it doesn't want me to know.
Oh.
The most I got was beyond the lie thing. There's something on it called "Where's My Eye?" And I started to look at that more, and nope, put that away. She's going to just start waving her hands around in the air.
I'll vanish it.
Okay. Whatever it was didn't want me to know, and I don't want to know. And frankly, I don't want to be involved with whatever that thing is.
Neither did we, but
Simon is vibrating right now.
Edith is just going to gesture to the small child.
I'm so curious.
Well, sorry, but I don't really want to keep appraising if that's all right with you. If there's anything I can help you with, let me know.
Well,
Yep.
we appreciate it. I'm sorry for disturbing you.
We were looking for some things right now. Simon, what did you need?
Yeah, I need charcoal, incense, and herbs.
I see. Charcoal is easy enough to come by. Incense, we might have some. If we have some, it's either handmade by a local or we might have a memory that's incense. I can't quite remember. I have to go look in the back. Herbs, what kind of herbs? Herbs are not easy to come by out here.
It just, I just know I need herbs.
Any kind of herb. Does it have to be edible?
I mean, I'm gonna let it on fire.
Okay, so any kind of herb plant. I might have something for you. She'll stand up, still a little shakily, and she's gonna go into the back, into a separate room. And she will come back. And she's going to put what appears to be a drawstring little sack on the counter, as well as what appears to be 2 different sticks, and then what appears to be a small tied bundle of a plant that you don't really look like you want to eat. Yes, charcoal's right here. Don't eat this, but it should probably count as an herb. I don't know why you'd want it unless you were trying to poison someone, but you could have it. And then these are 2 different kinds of incense. She'll put them out. This one is one that's sort of just created by a local with a memory. It will smell. It's basically just a stick that has some tangential memory attached to it. It doesn't actually serve as a memory. It won't last for very long. And this one is actually a memory. She'll put it there. It's an eternal incense. You can make it smell like whatever you want it to.
Are there people here that have familiars?
Not that I'm aware of, but I also don't run across many people who had magic in the waking world.
Oh. Because I only really need the spell once, but I might need the spell many times. So Eternal Incense might be good.
She handed you internal incense.
I know. But isn't this a trader place? Don't I need to trade?
Well, yes, you would need to trade. And I deal in memories unless you have other things that are, of higher value. For the charcoal and the herbs, I would trade you the set of broken glasses. They're of no use to anyone anyway, to be honest. Or the marbles. If you want the memory incense, that one's a little bit more costly. I would trade you the mirror, or perhaps the quiver of arrows is more apt for it, but I like you guys.
I look at Edith.
Edith shrugs, and I'll be like, well, if these are the items you need to find your familiar, then perhaps we could trade for the hand mirror and the.
I think we actually want to keep the mirror. I don't think any of us use arrows.
I want Ouronos to have the arrows
I
for
can
a
be
reason.
pouring water and pouring arrows. What can I say?
Ven will be like, "Oh, I don't have a bow, but I'm pretty damn good with one if I did have one."
Ouronos, do you have a bow?
No.
We have some bows in stock if you're looking.
Can you use bows even?
Can I use? Yeah.
I could figure it out.
Are you proficient?
Does
Yeah.
that matter?
Yes.
Ven is proficient.
Yeah,
All you
but you're
need to do-
blind.
I can use bows. All you need to do is like pull back on the string and point in the direction you want the pointy end to go.
Ven was carrying around a longbow before the Nightmare Realm.
Whereas, like, yeah, for the charcoal and herbs, like, the glasses are marbles. They're both useless. We can give up either one.
We can give up the glasses for the charcoal and herbs.
Mm-hmm.
It's more so the incense, and
Yeah.
it's like, how
Well-
often are we gonna need incense? Is the question.
If you want the eternal incense, then I'll trade you the marbles. And if you don't, then I will, because I like you guys, I'll just throw in the singular incense. But again, it won't burn for very long. You'll probably maybe get 30 seconds out of it.
I mean,
Maybe a minute.
Would
You're lighting
that
on
be
fire,
enough for
right?
your?
Well, she
it's more
said
so the
she'd
question-
take the marbles for the incense, the eternal, right?
Yes, for the eternal incense. Yes, I'll trade you the marbles for that.
Yeah. So eternal incense for marbles, and then charcoal and herbs for the glasses. Right?
Yes, if that's what you want to do.
That way we keep the quiver and the mirror. Like if someone wants to use a bow, we'll have the quiver, and like the mirror would help with finding. It sounds like more difficult nightmare creatures, since you can't even see them.
Mostly just some of the more annoying ones here and there, but you don't run into them all too often.
Are there a lot?
So we're
of,
gonna be
like,
running into them very often soon.
very often. Are there ever little guys that are around that you just can't see at all, like on your head? I don't know. Did there any guys that like do brainwashing?
Ben, do you have lice?
I don't think so.
I don't know of any brainwashing, guys. I
Hmm.
mean, unless you want to talk about the leadership here, because we can talk about that.
Well, I was just curious about if it's you think that they got brainwashed? You think
No, but
that-
I think they might as well be brainwashing people.
Uh, well, I don't know much about politics, but I mean,
Well, trust me, you don't want to. Honestly, like, I know we didn't have decent odds to sort of, take on the gateway at the Crimson Tower, not with the Gate Guardian being as powerful as they are, but, it would sure beat sitting around here and doing nothing for all time. Like, yes, I've kind of accepted that I don't want to spend the rest of my life here, though, and seemingly, the people at the castle are comfortable with just spending the rest of their lives here, but we won't get anywhere unless we can basically raise everyone on the Forgotten Shore to essentially fight this tower. And you're not
Okay.
gonna get anyone to do that with the current leadership.
so what I'm hearing is that there's an ample opportunity for new leadership and maybe a deal.
Well, you'd need new leadership, and you'd need quite a good plan, and some people who you think are strong enough to take on the Gate Guardian, which is no easy feat. We haven't even seen the thing.
You don't think the hunters around here are strong enough?
No. I think that they could handle, some nightmare creatures, but like, fighting your way up to the Crimson Tower, you're gonna have to essentially fight hordes of nightmare creatures anyway. We don't know fully what's inside. Seemingly there'll be a guardian protecting the gateway at the top. Usually it's just one guardian and then a lot of nightmare creatures on the outside. At least that's what I was told before I came here. But, we need a small army to even get to the front door.
And you haven't seen any memories or things that, would assist with that?
I mean, I've got some weapons and some armor. If there's the right leadership and there was the right movement for, everyone to try and, make the great escape and get out of here, I would donate a lot of it to the cause.
Hmm.
The most I can do is arm people, though,
So if we just kill the people in charge, do we become in charge?
Well, hypothetically, yes, but good luck with that.
Thank you.
Well, is there any information you could give us about if hypothetically we were to try to, do that?
Well, let me think. I do spend some time in the castle, although not a ton. It's a nice place where I can just sort of, get a reprieve, and with a lot of memories coming in and out. Like, heck, I'd probably trade the broken glasses to go spend a night in the castle, because I certainly don't have a way to fix them, but that'll buy me a night. Yeah, I mean, you've heard of Gunlong. He's the person who runs the castle. No one's been able to beat him in combat. I heard through the grapevine that he got into this leadership position, and this was before I came here, because he defeated some really big ocean nightmare creature that was sort of taking over the actual shoreline. I don't know, but apparently that thing was pretty massive and scary because no one really challenged him since. I don't know. You'd probably have to ask someone who's, closer in his ranks to actually figure out what he can do. I don't know anything about his aspect or his abilities. He's got a close second in command that I know has some level of ice aspect. Haven't really seen what that can do, but he's like, his secondary captain. And then there's the creepy guy. I've only
Creepy
seen...
guy.
Yeah. He's this old guy who, I swear, he stares into your soul, and there's no heart in his body. There's no way. But he follows him around like a lapdog, and I don't know, he gives me the willies. People say that he's scarier than maybe Gunlong himself. I don't know.
I want to know what my soul looks like. Can we meet him?
I don't know if you want to. But yeah, you'd probably have to ask someone who's far closer to them than I.
Okay. So plan, everybody. We do this trade. We get me a mouse, and then we buy our way into the castle. And we meet the soul-staring guy. Also, there's a woman there. We need to join the woman. Song?
Oh,
The
yeah,
singing
Woman
lady.
Club.
Are you talking about Lady
Song.
Session?
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, she's one of the Blood Sisters.
I don't want to join the group anymore.
Well, it's not actually. Do you know how clan song works? Surely you're familiar.
With what?
Clan song.
I look to Edith.
What's it?
Would Edith know?
Sure, make me a history check.
Why do you let me roll that one?
You
I'll
only
just
know
look-
about clan valor.
I'll
Can
just
I
look up
roll?
at the store lady. I've never had a family.
What did you say, Ben?
Can Ben roll?
Yeah, you can roll.
Sorry, was that just history?
Yeah,
You said?
history.
Do you actually know anything about that stuff?
I don't know.
You see
You know.
Edith just sort of like puttering around the store
14.
and just
14?
completely mindless.
Yeah. Ben, this is kind of commonplace knowledge, but it's not like super commonplace. You know that within these clans, Valor and Song and the House of Night, usually how it works is the leader of the clan will take on secondaries in command that they either call, sons, daughters. Basically, everyone gets like a familiar relation and they're sort of adopted as part of the clan family. Usually, they take on the last name, whether they're actually related or not. So you would know that by blood, they mean that she has become a part of the family of Clan Song, and she's probably a daughter of one of the leaders, whether it's real or not.
Higher ups, clans. You do deals with them. You find things out.
Yes, I
Yeah.
mean, Lady Session, is, one of the younger daughters of Clan Song, but she's been here, well, almost pretty much since the Forgotten Shore was discovered, as far as I know. She's one of the oldest settlers here.
The oldest settlers.
But yeah, she and her handmaidens have permanent residency in the castle. They're pretty much, all of the women. I could have been included, but I don't really want to be. I'll be honest. That can't really fend for themselves. She takes them in. Some who can and just don't want to as well. And they, upkeep the palace and things. But they all fall under her leadership instead. So people don't really mess with them because they don't really want to mess with her.
Hmm.
But tough world out here. Some people show up with aspects that are good for fighting. Some people don't. She kind of gestures at herself.
And yours is just, seeing items.
Yes, I can, appraise different items. I also have some minor levels of telekinesis, as you can see. She'll kind of like wave around the shop. Like there's more to it than that a little bit, but none of it is really combat oriented, nor was I, combat trained. I wanted to be a salesperson at my father's shop one day, and now here I am standing in the middle of nowhere with no way home.
But you're being a salesperson.
Yes, at least you are running a shop.
I'm trying.
Well, we should probably get to our deal.
Yes. She'll basically like tap on the counter again. Would you like the memory incense and everything else, or would you just like the herbs, the coal? What are you looking for?
Memory incense.
All right.
Is that okay?
I
Wait,
will.
is that okay?
Yes,
I think it's fine.
I'll trade you the broken glasses and the jar of marbles for the lot of it.
Thank you.
Of course. She'll like shove it across the counter at you, and she'll extend her hand.
I shake with both.
Okay. Who has the jar of marbles?
I think Edith had it.
No idea.
think
I don't
I-
think we ever assigned them to people.
It was just
We'll say that
okay,
you
yeah.
have both now. The glasses and the marbles.
okay. Yeah, Edith will, I guess, relinquish the memory. I don't know how this works, but
Okay. Yeah, you can just
Yeah.
kind of hand them to her.
Yeah.
And as you do, like, you can feel like the connection fading. And you can just allow it to do so.
Okay.
Well, pleasure doing business. But yeah, if you guys ever need any, weapons or armor, you have any other good stuff to trade, I'm always here.
I mean, okay, just purely curiosity. What kind of weapons do you have?
Oh, quite a few. We have a really big suit of armor that I don't think anyone could really feasibly wear. We've got some armor that's smaller. We've got some, specific memory bracers. Some boots if you need shoes. We've got a couple of swords, a couple of bows. One thing that kind of looks like a crossbow, but I don't think it really operates that way. I'm not really sure about that one. I'm not a weapons master by any means. Got a couple spears, a dagger or two. You kind of name it. The most of the weapon memories though are a little bit more pricey. They tend to come with a lot more enchantments if you're not just looking for a very simple weapon, and so usually you find alternative weapons that are less good to trade for them.
That makes sense.
But we've got a decent amount if you're looking for something pretty reasonable.
Ben pats his pockets and looks sad. Got no money.
She'll pat you on the shoulder again. I understand. We were all there. Many of us still are.
If you need more water. And like I thumbs up and then hold up the bottle.
Well, I'll let you know, and if you need more appraisal, I'm happy to trade water for that.
Of course.
You don't need anything stabbed, do you? You know, besides gestures wildly in the air in the general direction Ben thinks the castle is.
Well, if you can manage that, let me know, and I'll be your first supporter, I guess. But
Nothing
unless
else.
you think you can take on the Crimson Spire, I just want to go home.
But there's nothing like smaller scale that you need stabbed.
No, I just run a memory shop.
No side quests from this NPC.
Well, let me know if you need anything else. I should go back to doing what I was doing. She looks in the back where you see a pile of stuff that is clearly very unsorted.
Good luck. Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
No problem.
thanks for the memories.
She'll wave at you guys, and she's gonna go back
I
to
hate you.
sorting out the pile of weird objects. Yeah. By the time you leave Aiko's shop, you know, the sun doesn't move overhead, but you can kind of gauge that it's like, you know, starting to become more solidly in the afternoon. It's not quite what you would call late afternoon yet, but it's sort of later in the day.
Edith
can
is
walk
very
outside.
upset at this still because there shall be a sunrise and a sunset is broken
Mhm.
every single day.
Yeah. You see a couple of people like wandering around in the streets, mostly going between houses. Some people are, you can see an attempt at like trying to do laundry. The gate guards are still stood there. They're actually conversing with someone right now who seems to be handing them an object, and they start to open the gates for the person.
Hey, Ouronos, weren't you supposed to give them water or something? Or did you do that
If you
already?
recall, Ouronos gave
Yeah.
the other gate guards water.
Yeah.
Ah. Okay.
But yeah, what are you guys gonna do?
Break into Athena's house and sleep there.
But it's
Okay.
only the afternoon.
Or
Well, you guys haven't eaten yet.
we can always.
We do have our
We-
share from the hunting party. We could just go back to Effie's place, eat, and then I don't know. If we think we have time to go back to the cathedral so Simon can do his ritual, we could.
I don't have a lot of time personally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't worry,
Yeah.
Happy. We're gonna wrap up here soon.
Yeah.
I was thinking that like we could let Simon do his summoning and then look to gain, I guess, access to the castle.
Sounds like
Just to try
everything
and
needs to be.
scope that out.
Everything what comes back around to going Gunlong and taking over the castle. Yeah,
Yeah.
we should.
But once
always
yeah.
wanted to sleep in a castle.
once
We
we're
should-
once we're prepped for going out and feeling ready for that, maybe that should be our next
Mm,
our next destination.
Okay.
At least spending a night. Yeah, sounds like that's not hard, right?
But to spend a night in the castle, we need to trade them with something.
Yeah, we can do that tomorrow.
We have a chopstick.
We do have a chopstick. Forgot about.
Are you guys having this conversation while you're headed back to Effie's?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can just sort of talk about this as you pull up through not the front door, but you know, the side hole in the wall. And sitting in there, you do see Effie, who has a giant new pile of meat. Like, you think she went out and refilled her entire bag, and she's sitting there, like, cooking something over basically an open fire, and she's gonna wave at you guys. Hi, how was your day? Mouthful of meat.
Great. Here. And then I give her a spoonful of water.
she's gonna swallow what she had, and she's gonna like take a sip of that, and her eyes are gonna go huge. Where did you
I
get
like
it?
nodding.
May I?
Slurp.
Yeah, she's just gonna start furiously like drinking from the spoon.
I'm like refilling it as she's like
Yeah,
drinking from it.
She's just going as long as you'll let her.
Oh.
Soup.
Wait, do you have like a bowl or something?
Oh, yes. She's gonna go like scrounge around in her big bag, and she'll pull out what appears to be like a small bowl.
As a test, I'm gonna like stir the spoon in it and then take a sip from the bowl.
You stir the spoon in it, and you take a sip from the bowl, and it tastes like water.
Okay, that doesn't work. Then I just hand her the bowl and spoon.
Okay, she's gonna sit there happily and like cross her legs and just start like drinking this water from the bowl. So, how was your first official day on the Forgotten Shore?
I got a
Oh.
spoon.
It was lovely. Well, as lovely as I suppose we can make it, considering, and then gestures to Ouronos' spoon.
Yes, well, we would live a life of luxury if we could get back to the waking world.
I look confused at the spoon, like, what is everyone so excited about?
You want some? Effie's gonna offer some to you.
Sure.
Okay.
It's a spoon, isn't it?
Silver, what's your favorite soup?
Favorite soup? Mushroom soup.
Okay. Yeah, Effie spoons some of this bowl water out to you, and you taste mushroom soup. It's a very good one, too.
Wait a second. Okay, I think I get it now.
What do you get? What are you talking about? It's soup. It's a spoon with water, right? That's water. Does it make it soup?
Well, no,
I can't-
maybe. Here, do you want some?
Is it soup? Is it water? What am I supposed to be looking at?
Yeah, well, nothing. But
I know, that's the problem.
it's water in a bowl, and when you eat it, it's maybe still water, but it doesn't taste like it.
Okay. I'll try it.
Okay. What's Ben's favorite soup?
I like that it changes from drink to soup if it's in a Ven's favorite soup is probably like a stew.
Okay. Yeah, you taste like a very good, like, the spice level's not too high, but it's kind of an earthy stew.
Wow. Why does it taste like there's chunks in it, but there's not? What the hell?
Oh, mine's not chunky.
What does yours taste like?
Tomato.
Nice.
But no chunky tomato.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Anyways, tomorrow I'll mostly be out until the next day. So I plan to camp in the ruins probably overnight. But you're welcome to continue to stay here if you want. I don't know what your plans are, but
Appreciate it. We do need to perhaps get back to the church before moving on, but I believe that might take a little bit longer than what we have left
why
in
do
this
you need
day.
to go there?
We'll gesture to Simon. I feel like the child needs to perhaps retrieve something of his.
Oh, well, I'm
getting
gonna
the
be out that
mouse.
way. I'm gonna be out that way anyway. If you want me to, is it an object?
It's
oh
a
my
mouse.
God, you can bring the brazier to us. Above table.
Also, Happy, we're just gonna like have a chill conversation. If you need to dip, you can dip whenever you need.
Okay, yeah, I have to dip.
Yeah, don't stress.
Okay.
Goodbye. Have a good night.
Bye, Happy.
Bye, Happy.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a brazier. Yeah, that should be no problem. But just describe to me where it is, and I'll go grab it for you if you don't mind waiting.
Thank you.
So there's a church with a dark knight inside of it.
Okay, yeah, I know
And
the
at the
cathedral.
Yeah, that big word. And then at the top, there's a bedroom. And inside there's a brass brazier. We need that.
Okay. Well,
Um,
that should be easy enough.
The second story that it's at is not accessible. There's a rope ladder, but it's raised up into the bedroom itself.
Well, there
I believe
probably
that there was a
yeah, there probably is a way in from the like the main cathedral hall. I did find a hidden staircase. It was like a little
No, I don't
notch.
want to deal with that big black knight again.
Ah,
and
fair.
It was a wrestling match the last time I was there. I'll just find a way up. Don't worry about it.
Oh, thank you.
Last time you were there wasn't happened to be like another knight that was there.
No, just the one. I'm not sure why he's there, but he's there. Nightmare creatures do weird things, you know?
Oh, it was a nightmare creature?
Well, yes.
The knights.
All of the creatures out here are. Some are, significantly stronger than others, and some seem to, just be mindless things that are wandering around. Some seem to have behavioral patterns of their own. There are lots of people who just do research on nightmare creatures.
Oh.
Well, anyway, I could pick that up for you tomorrow if you don't mind waiting a day for it.
Yes, appreciated. It's quite heavy. I hope that's no trouble for you.
She's going to laugh, like a full belly laugh at you, and like smack you on the back so hard that you almost like fall forward. And then she's gonna keep drinking from her soup bowl.
My concern. Just a doddering old lady over here.
Anyways, you're welcome to spend the evening again. I actually, I have to go trade in some memories, so I'll see the lot of you later. She's gonna stand. She'll hand Ouronos back the spoon as well.
Yes, thank you. Appreciated.
No problem. And she'll kind of wave at you guys, and she's gonna climb back out the hole in her wall. But yeah, unless there's anything else you guys want to do or discuss or plan, we can stop there for now since we lost the happy.
Nothing on my mind.
Nothing that
Anyone
I can
else
think of
have
right
any-
now.
Any
Okay.
feasible discussion would require happy because I need to know how high happy can go.
Oh no.
Oh
here's
my god. I want
Depending
happy.
on how
Yep. I know where this
willing
is going.
happy is
Please
to
go on.
sacrifice their character. We
What?
could one
No.
shot Gunlong.
What?
Oh, with the staff.
Oh
With the
my
staff.
gosh.
Could you just drop the staff? Does it need to be? Do you need to hold on to it?
Hello, what's the feasibility? What's the role?
Well, A, are you getting him out of the castle? B, can Happy hit that from being so high in the air? C, do you know any of his abilities and if they're counterable or anything along those lines?
Okay, hear me out. If we're high enough, it gets so fast and so heavy, the castle is not an issue. We just destroy the monarchy and its symbol.
I'm literally crying.
I feel like you don't even need to sacrifice Ouronos. Ouronos just needs to drop it, right?
I had a different cheese, but yeah, go on. I was
Like,
like, you have
This is
one shot with
just an
that.
airstrike.
No, but yes, but like you only have one shot with that. Like if you miss, then you know that's
what
it.
the quiver of arrows is for.
Yes, that's where where I'm getting.
It says you said infinite arrows, right? What if we just turn it upside down, 100 feet in the air?
That's what I want Ouronos to do.
Yeah, but what side do they come out? Do they come out pointy side down or feathered side down?
No, it's
well,
feathered,
you see,
it's
they're
feathered side
aerodynamic,
down,
which
but
means
then,
due to
yeah.
gravity and air resistance, they're going to become pointy side down.
Technically, that they would spin. Although I would argue that this is probably an abuse of power to
Just don't think you're
quiver of
likely. Like,
infinite
if he has
arrows.
anything that could like mildly deflect that.
Yeah. Um.
Yeah, what if
Anyway,
his powers counter?
I have my head in my hands.
What if
But,
his
like, yeah,
powers counter
this is-
what? Things traveling at terminal velocity from the clouds?
Yes.
we just
Well,
we
like,
just have Ouronos follow him
if he has,
wherever
like,
he
gust.
goes.
He doesn't leave the castle.
The castle is gone.
And you'll risk hitting everyone else in the castle who doesn't deserve to get hit.
I don't know them. It sounds like they're nobility too.
They're
Okay, surely
not.
the castle has a-
I'm happy to recreate the French Revolution.
Some
Surely the castle has a
people,
courtyard.
some people
You
just
can't tell me there's
stay in the
not a courtyard.
castle because it's safer. And
But
they have to
surely there's a
pay to get in.
Can we not
Okay.
do war
so we
crimes?
just spread the rumor, hey, the castle's gonna be destroyed. Leave the castle. How do they reasonably respond to that threat?
Okay,
By
Outside
leaving
of
the
this-
castle? I wonder where we want them.
how many
Guys,
people
this
do we
can't
actually
go
have
wrong.
to take out? Is it literally just
We don't
Gunlong,
know.
or is it Gunlong
We don't
and
know.
everybody
It
else?
sounds like Gunlong and his lackeys.
Right, there's 2 lackeys at least, but we don't need to take out like any of the women, right?
No.
They're nobility. They also die.
No.
Sorry. They're nobility. They can be casualties, and I won't cry over it. That's a side quest.
Okay.
Not actually. I'm very okay with them, with them being saved. Like, it sounds like it's just the lackeys, honestly.
We
Right?
won't.
Yeah,
we
I
don't
guess-
know.
We have to get rid of anybody else that has a claim to power.
Gunlong
Or,
is
well, anybody that will use a claim to power.
Well, do we
Yeah.
even want the power though? I don't want the power.
we just need to we need to rally people to get out the power.
Exactly.
My question was like, we want to kill the least amount of people we can.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you just say I don't want the power while also talking about, yeah, we just need to rally the entire settlement? I'm sorry. That sounds like it requires the power.
I want power. Lilith cannot want
Yeah, I don't want it. I'm
happy to become
fine
a god.
with rallying a
We can make
cause
Simon
behind
God King.
Session.
Nothing can go wrong from that.
Surely.
Edith,
Simon
what's
sounds
what?
terrifying, by the way. Anyway.
What?
What?
Simon as a god sounds terrifying, by the way. Anyway, continue.
He's just
Edith,
a lowly
is
dragon.
there
That's all
anything-
he's gonna
Does
be.
any of what we're talking about violate HOA rules?
Yes.
Okay. Which part?
Yes.
Yes.
Does the HOA protect castles?
HOA, you may not drop something for more than 10 feet in the air.
Yeah.
No, it has to be more than that because Ouronos has already done like 60 or 90. I don't remember.
There are probably
I'm sure
this,
there's one that's like,
this is
you-
yeah this is coming close to probably like a dozen tenants within the HOA rule book.
Okay.
you must not plan
Are we?
murder.
How soon till we reach the HOA subsection Geneva Convention?
Yeah, no, that's like
That's exactly where we are.
that's exactly what I'm referring to. It's like thou shalt not commit war crimes.
But have you considered that they haven't been invented yet? So the first one's a freebie.
I don't think that's how that works.
What are they going to do? Try us retroactively? With what? They're dead. And Simon's God King.
I think not.
I see no way in which this plan ever goes wrong.
I think you guys are chaos goblins.
Quick
I
question,
agree.
actually, secondary question. What are the exact mechanics of the Saint, if we're allowed to know? Do you have to...
It's up
Yeah.
to you what you want to share from that night.
It's like a creature. I mean,
if it would reasonably fall to 0 HP, can it come back?
I think it can die.
I see.
Let's see. Upon reaching 0 hit points, the stone saint is permanently destroyed.
Fuck.
Hmm.
You wanted to carpet bomb the saint.
I was thinking first we drop the staff, and then we drop the saint. You can deflect an object. Can you deflect a person? Well, it's probably a statue, so it counts as an object.
Not if it counts as a
Ella, for the
creature.
record,
Also, how would
for the
Oh,
record,
yeah.
my hands are also
I
my
don't
head is
think
also in my
Ouronos could
hands.
lift.
Okay,
the
good. I'm
saint.
glad I'm not the only one.
I don't think Ouronos could pick it up.
See, but that's the second question. Do you have to summon it on the ground?
You know, that's probably not.
And what
because
constitutes ground?
Oh my gosh.
who has an
I'm
echo?
sorry, you
haven't
included me into a campaign
I
for
know.
silly.
What constitutes as ground is a crazy question, though.
I've got into a 30-minute argument over whether or not a dragon could fly upside down. Okay, I will debate what counts as ground.
Wait, I had the same argument. Why did you have this argument?
I had this argument because I casually mentioned if a dragon did a barrel roll for style points, and all of a sudden it was a big problem. And I had to defend it.
I discovered that you can cast reverse gravity on a dragon, and it is AoE, and so suddenly it's can it fly upside down, and is it ready to fly upside down? Because if not, it just goes up.
If it's not ready to fly upside down, but it can fly upside down.
Yeah, but also the spell then also lists that if it's in the area of effect, it goes up until it reaches the top, and then it oscillates slightly, but it's stuck there. So technically, it's reverse gravity hold person, kind of, but not really. Anyway, I did one-shot a dragon in my other campaign.
Oh my gosh.
There was a lot of boulders on the ground that also went up and then down.
Nice.
Anyway, reverse gravity is stupid, and I love it.
It's a great spell.
It's very
I have
stupid.
stopped our DM from throwing anything large at us that's outside.
For your own safety.
Yeah, I mean, this is a campaign where we're purposefully super broken. Like, everyone in D&D, like, they are actively throwing custom, like, homebrew monsters at us that are meant to kill us, and we're actively, like, being super strategic about trying to win. So,
Oh my gosh, that's
Yeah,
a level
that's
7 spell. What the hell?
God.
yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I've never
'Cause it does shit
made
like one-shot
it.
dragons.
We've been playing this campaign for, like, 5 years.
Fair. I think the highest I've gotten is 5 or 6 for spell slots. Level 5 or 6.
Yeah, I want to say we're, like... I just got the level 7 spell, so whatever level you get level 7 at.
Why did I not
13.
play an artificer?
Yeah, we're 13. That sounds right. We're currently trying to construct Baba Yaga's hut.
With
Nice.
the chicken legs and everything?
Oh yeah. Our house currently has a very large magic cannon mounted at the top of it, and we want to make it movable.
Do you already have Baba Yaga, or are you just using any old woman?
No, but we have our artificer who's very old and warforged, so he could probably be Baba Yaga, you know?
Fair enough.
Become the Baba
He's-
Yaga.
Yeah, he hasn't
that
like
we want
died,
to
so
see
he's
in the
just, you know,
world.
just withstood the test of time, so he's
The
incredibly
Beboop
old.
Yaga.
So good.
We have like
Um,
6 weird money making schemes. Do you want Bed Bath and Bombs? Because we own that.
Jesus.
We also invented snow cones and an ice skating rink in the middle of summer.
As a side note, do I need to burn all the herbs?
Do you?
Probably not. She gave you like a bundle, but like probably most of them.
Guys, we're poisoning somebody.
No.
Yes.
No.
I'm
was having
sorry,
the
you
same
gave
thought.
the rogue a
I think-
poison?
I think the best use of that is to kill Gunlong, right? Like,
I'm
do we have
sorry.
to take him out? Can we just poison
If
him?
Ella hands a rogue arsenic, do you expect the rogue to not use it?
Does Simon
That's
That's how
even
poison works in
know?
D&D.
And yeah, does
Yes,
does
I
Simon
know.
even know?
It's very sad.
It's
very,
very
very
sad.
sad.
No.
They're like, here, it takes 1d6 damage for a minute, or it just sickened. And I'm like, that's annoying. I want to I just want to kill somebody in their sleep as they choke to their death.
Maybe we can get a memory of poisoned, instant poisoned. Death.
Good luck with that.
What if Simon's favorite drink is absinthe?
Then I have questions.
You're not old
And
enough to drink.
They
I was gonna
and
say,
they
who
take
has
they
fed you
drink from
absinthe
this.
in the past, and why do you like it?
Okay, but what if Simon's favorite drink is cyanide, and they
What?
take a drink from the spoon and then they spit it at somebody?
Okay, but have you had cyanide before, and did you live, and why is it your favorite drink?
Then also,
Nostalgia.
I also imagine that once Simon spits it out, it turns to water, or if it gets into someone else's mouth, it turns into whatever
No,
drink
it's
they like the
it's
How
the
many
spoon
mouths
that's
can this
doing
liquid
it. It
pass
has
through
to
until
be
it's no
in
longer
the
somebody's
spoon.
favorite drink?
There are too many no's in the following sentences for me to even count.
Yeah, that's
And just because like it tastes like it doesn't mean it's going to take on like the properties.
That's fair. Foiled at that.
Anyways, you guys are chaos walking.
Hey, I'm trying to dispel the
Hey.
chaos.
I was fully ready just to like, okay, we found the brazier, we summoned the rat, let's move on. I feel like we've taken too much time on this. I'm so sorry, everybody.
No,
And
live your life.
if I get a chance, I'm having a research arc, so
yeah, this is Simon summoning arc.
and then
Here for us.
Jacob has
someone
a
needs the
valid reason for it.
stereotypical tournament arc. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's me.
I do have a valid reason for it, which is I would like to have 2 spies in the castle, a rat and a shadow. That seems very fun.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Follow-up question. Is this a good time for people next week to like start at 5 and then go till 8? I figure like I usually run
That
my
was
other
perfect.
people about 3
Yeah.
hours. Okay, perfect.
I was gonna ask if 5 is our new time or if 5 is our like.
We'll have to check with Happy, but I can do that
Okay.
if that's okay with you guys. I also don't mind. We can
That's-
split the difference if that's better for you. Like whatever. So
I'm fine with whatever.
5's generally good for me.
okay.
There's, yeah, like at least, I think. Wait, I'm sorry. Most days it's fine. I think like on, this is so far out, but like August 4th or something, I would be like a little late.
Okay, that's fine, and we can play like certain days by ear. But let me check with Happy and make sure 5 is a fine new time. And then if it is, then we'll just say 5. So.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then again,
Sounds
I'll aim for it being 3 hours every session, and I'll let Happy know, and we'll figure out if Happy needed to leave sooner or not. Happy gave me a 50-minute warning, and so I went 5 minutes over that when they were like, "I have to leave." So I don't know what they have. So yeah.
Fair.
Yeah. Well, I also have to leave.
No
like-
worries. I should go get dinner and stuff anyway. But
Yeah.
I'm going to bed. Good night. See y'all later.
Fair.
good night. Good
Yeah,
games,
thanks for
everyone.
games.
Thanks
Yes,
for
thank
Good
you for
playing.
games.
Thank you for DMing.
Good night. Of course.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.